Zai. Who it is? Zai. Who it is? Zai. Chat, can you guess who it is? Like, I bet no one here like can guess who it is. I bet. I already know. You guys can't guess who it is. Like, you guys cannot guess who it is. Nah, you guys cannot guess who it is. Like, no one here on this stream will be able to guess who it is. Like, who it is, like, talking right now to the mic. You can guess. You can guess. You can guess. You can guess. You cannot be like Billie Eilish, like, I wanna guess the color of my underwear. No, you can't guess. I will tell you. Zai, your favorite streamer, favorite content creator, smexual guru, huh? Internet favorite yapper and guru, Zai. Hi. Today we're chilling because I have a massive headache, by the way. I have a massive headache. And I have no one else to blame other than myself for the simple fact that I barely ate today. So, TT's what it is. TT's what it is. Your smexual guru is here nonetheless, as always, to give you smexual advice on how to be very smexual. Starting by, you know, not being single. That dating guru, I should be like a dating muse, something like that. How we doing, chat? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mikey, thank you so much for the 5. W Mikey, thank you so much for the 5 transmissions in a row. How you doing, my love? Also, welcome in, JV. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Nice to see you drop by. I hope I didn't traumatize you too much yesterday. I hope you are not too traumatized with it. Hi Kaiser, how you doing? Welcome into my YouTubies and welcome in Mary. How are you doing, my love? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you actually arrived like really early. Usually like when I start stream, I always have like 10 to 15 minutes of a starting soon because I'm like posting like stuff on my social media and whatnot. So it always takes a little bit. And it is also a way for like you guys to be here, and like when I appear, I'm not talking to a wall. I'm already talking a little bit to you guys. So it's like, I guess, like a little bit less awkward. But yeah, at least it works for me personally. So, but yeah. Hi Dark, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. Bless me. It's not Saturday? Yeah, no, here it's Thursday? I think. And how you doing, Jay? Welcome in, my love. Also, I just finished eating a little something, but yeah. Pac-Man, look at that. Look at who arrived. Look at who arrived. Look at who arrived. Look at this man right here. There he is. I like when like, oh my god, how do you say this in Portuguese? Like in English. I like how when men own up to like their own shit. Pac-Man said that he would be here next time he saw me stream, and there he is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Go drop him a follow. Go drop a follow to my man's Pac-Man. His name is soon going to not be Pac-Man. His name is going to soon be Pac Daddy. Not because he's like, not Pac Daddy, sorry, Pac Papi. Not because he's packing. I don't know that information. That's with him and like, you know, with whoever he wants to share. But because like he is very Spanish. Super, like, you know, la cucaracha. Yes, I didn't expect you to stream tonight. I was expecting Saturday 12 hours. Oh, yeah, no, I will be, like, okay, so the reason why I am streaming today is because since I'm going to do the 12 hours on Saturday, I was like, I'm not going to be streaming Friday. Like, fuck no. I need to, like, get mentally prepared, so, yeah. Oh, Mary's, you're from Asia. Nice. It's 2:55. See, but today it was a bit earlier than usual, Kaiser, see? Hopefully Beatrice feels much better today. I don't like her when she's moody. She's kind of mean. Listen, I am not moody. That's the thing. Like, I'm only mean to people who deserve it. Like, if you're not an asshole, I'm not gonna be mean. Like, it is that simple. Like, it is the rule of like what you give out to the world will give back at you. And I'm like, I was literally born in an area that is very problematic. Like, in my school, like, I remember growing up in my high school, like, there were people like dead every single year, or pregnant chicks. It was like, it was not nice. The amount of people that died in like my elementary school was nuts. So like very ghetto. So like I'm not gonna let like people step on me and not bite back. Like fuck no. It's morning, holy shit. 4:56 p.m. Yeah, it's still during the afternoon for you. Hi Badu, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to my YouTubies. How are you? Yeah, it's okay. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. In you as well, Dark. By the way, Twitch, I am just catching up with YouTube chat because, yeah, I started multi-streaming and there's a lot. Sometimes 20 minutes. Bro, I've never reached 20 minutes. The maximum I reached was like 18. I'm always here, always make it for your stream. Thank you, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Okay, now let me give some love to Twitch. Let me scroll all the way back up. Hi King, welcome in my love. And hi Kero, how you doing, sweetie? Hi Mikey, welcome in my love. Blondie, welcome in as well. Let me give you a shout out as well, my baby Blondie. Go follow my baby Blondie as well. She's really cool, she's really dope, so go give her some love as well. Hi JVC, how you doing? Hi Alex, how you doing, sweetie? Who it is? Chichi's eye, yes. Hi Susie, how you doing, my love? Yeah, headaches suck a little bit, but I mean, once again, it is kind of my fault. I know that because like I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping, in the sense of like I cannot sleep really well. Like I sleep, but it just reaches a point where I'm like, just a lot of shtick happening like in my sleep and in my dream, and because I dream a lot. And then on top of that, I've not actually been eating properly. So, you know, one thing like the lack of sleep, and then you join that with like, you know, not eating that much, like headache. It's a headache like a phenomenon. But yeah, the woman that didn't drink water. Actually, I drink a lot of water. Yeah. I would never take dating advice from you personally. Well, SMH. See, I'm cultured now. You cannot mock me, Mikey. You can never traumatize the pack, fam. I'm a wall. Listen, JB. You're a beautiful wall, you know? It's like kind of like that Miley Cyrus song, like Fly on the Wall, shit like that. But good to know that like I can never traumatize you guys, because listen, we are very unhinged. I don't know if you could tell by my title, but we are very unhinged. Like the sheer amount of people that I've had come to my stream and be like, what do you mean by that title? And honestly, it's like, I'm not meaning anything bad, right? It's like, you're the one that kind of needs to like discover it. Like, I already have come up with a title for Saturday, and it's going to be iconic. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be like the Saturday stream title is going to be iconic. So, the title is worded a little sus. Bro, JB, let me just show you something. Like, let me show you something real quick. Like, really, really quick. So, I'm going to, like... I'm just going to tell you, like, so you can understand what I am... what I am mentioning. So like if I go to my past VODs, my titles are if I was a model, I would let you paint me with your brush. Don't you want to reach your peak with me? If I was Eve, could I try your snake and apples? If I was president, would you let me use your head? If you were lost in the fog, I would flash you to safety. If I was AI, would you plug your RAM in me? So, yeah. Those are my last titles, like a couple of them. So as you can see, you know, it is what it is. She has a Pikachu back there. We might have, bro, I have a look, I have Pikachu, I have Mori, I have Samantha, I have Piplup, I have Aporo, I have Jeremiah, which is like the big bear. And then I have Yoda, like Grogu. Actually, not Yoda, it's Grogu, but yeah, I digress. Then we have Lumi as a plushie, which is my cat as a plushie. And then we have that one that has no name. But he's cute. But he has no name yet. When is the 1,000-player video out, if you don't mind me asking? I am counting to upload it like mid next week, hopefully. Because I don't know if I will be able to edit it this weekend. So I probably will only be able to start editing the video on Monday. Because on the weekend, I'm not going to be home. I mean, I'm going to do like Saturday, I'm going to do 12 hours. And then Sunday, I'm not going to be home. And tomorrow, I'm not home as well. So I don't know how, like, I might start it a little bit, but not fully. So hopefully, I think I want to put it out like Wednesday, Thursday latest. So yeah. I just saw that you're right. She gets away with this time. His street name is Tupac Daddy. Yes. I think she wants us to act up. Bro, you guys can act up. It's fine. As long as you're not assholes. Listen, you are super fine here. Oh my god, I lost the chat again. No. No, bro. Oh my god, stop. Oni was a moody, totally normal stuff to set boundaries. Yeah, it is what it is. The fun act up, she got 3 chats on at once. Actually, I have 2 chats on at once, but yeah. My service is so bad right now. I'm just trying to watch my favorite streamer. Oh my gosh. Pac-Man, you're making me blush. Oh my god. Is it a Pac Poppy? You're making me blush. Oh my god. So you're getting there eventually. Yeah, eventually. I'm always behind in the chat. Hi, baby. How you doing, sweetie? And I'm doing great, JB. I can't take dating advice. Wait, why? W title. Thank you, Pac. The title is worded a little sus. You don't say. Is it a picture of Pikachu? No, we actually don't have pictures of Pikachu up in the wall. I do have a Shrek picture though, but yeah. Hi, morning. How you doing? Welcome in, my love. Hi, Sin. Welcome back, sweetie. What did you walk into again? Well, the usual. The usual. Like, literally usual. Yeah. Oh yeah, you are out of pocket for real. Thank you. Because here's the thing. It's not that, like, my titles are saying anything wrong. It's just... you guys just have to interpret it the way you want to interpret it. Like, I'm not saying anything. Like, I'm not saying, like, okay, you know, you have to fill my mouth up with something specific. Like, you're just assuming that it is, but it isn't. Like, I never said what it was that you guys had to fill my mouth up with. I mean, you could just, like, fill my mouth up with oxygen, with water, with dice. You know, I could be eating dice for breakfast. Billie Eilish was the one that said, I can eat that girl for lunch, and I can eat that dice for lunch. You know, got the numbers on the tongue. Claimed that she might be a 6 roll. I don't know. You know, you never know. You never know. Stop with a sexual innuendo. No. Do you need to find your boyfriend? Oh my gosh. This is my second impression of you. I hope I am living up to the part of, you know, what you were expecting of me. Seems normal, you know, basic shit. Hi Eric, how you doing, sweetie? Good evening, my queen. I hope you will have a great stream. Good night. All right, Eric, thank you so much for dropping by again. I appreciate you so much. Mwah. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the big bugs bite. This is my second impression as well, and so far my wife likes the chaotic nature of this individual. Props to your wife. Props to your wife. Listen, your wife, you know, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Ow, for this. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful, gorgeous, and I think, like, she and I should meet for, like, you know, certain reasons, aka the fact that, like, I totally do not like to steal, like, other people's wives. Although I already have like a lot of wives, which is like they're all my friends, they're all my girl buddies, so they're all my wives. Like I mean, not married by the church, right? Like, or by the civil state, but they're my wives. You know, Blondie's my wifey. You know, and your wifey could also be my wifey if she wants to. You're not invited though, JB. I don't no, just your wife, just your wife. This is just your wife scenario, you know. It is what it is. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You should play Among Us with Pax sometime. Ooh, actually, I've never played Among Us. Like, ever. Did you know? It's crazy. Even when, like, everyone was playing Among Us, I never play it. I never played it. Remember, human comes out of a human because a human came into a human. That is very much true. As long as you are not Jess, you're fine. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Lies, you know what you are doing. I never said I didn't know what I was doing, but it also depends on your own interpretation. Is your wife single? Crazy. Where do we find wives? You don't need to find another wife, Blondie. You already have me. I'm already your wifey. What do you mean by things and why am I not invited? Because it's a girl thing. You cannot get it. You know, it is what it is, JB. I'm so sorry, babes. You know, it is what it is. Just me and your wifey. That's also my wifey now. You gotta admit it. Like, you gotta come to terms with it. Like, next time you see your wife, she's already gonna have my name tatted, like, on both of her butt cheeks. Because, like, that's, you know, how we show love. Like, totally. And a slap from my hand, also tatted on her butt cheek. You know? It is what it is. It is what it is. It's okay. It is what it is. Only the collector of wives. Yes. I mean, some people collect wine, I collect wives. I don't see what's the difference here. You know, it's like, some dudes collect Pokemon cards, some dudes collect TCG shit, right? Some dudes, they even collect, like, I don't know, football stuff. I collect wives. I don't see the problem with this. Like, the fact that I collect and give love to my wifeys, I don't understand. Like, there's no issue with that, like, whatsoever. It is what it is, you know? What is today's live stream about? Okay, so what my idea for today's live stream was a specific thing. But then I realized that for some reason, the specific thing that I was thinking of doing is not going to be able to be done. So, yeah, I don't know. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk, and then, because I don't want to do like a very long stream today, because like I said, my head kind of hurts. So we are actually going to be doing a shorter stream than usual, probably just like 3 hours or something. And basically, like, the idea is just we're gonna be talking. If the chat is very active, like, we continue yapping. If not, we might, like, either I don't feel like I want to react though, but like maybe we play a little bit of Minecraft or something, like a little, like an hour or something, and you know, we chill, something like that. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes. Oni, would you collab with me when I will stream? I usually don't do a lot of collabs. And here's the thing, Dark, and I don't want to sound rude or condescending when I say this, but like, I think that as a content creator, you should collab, but you also should collab, like, collaboration should be fruitful in the sense of, like, you should collab with people that you relate to, that you know, that you like, right? So, like, it would all depend if, like, I would like your content or not. See what I mean? So it's not, like, it's regardless of, like, how many people you would have following you or anything. Like, I feel like that is irrelevant. I think it's just more, like, the whole vibe that you have with the other content creator. Because I have seen, like, people collabing that it was very awkward. Like, it was not good. So, yeah. So yeah, it will depend. Basically, this to say that I would have to see, like, when you start streaming and shit, like, I would see your content, and then we would see, like, and then we could see. But it's like I said, it's always a matter of if there is a vibe there. Like, if if I feel like, okay, yeah, this could be good, because like I have had some people that they asked me to collaborate before, and when I checked their content, like their content was completely different from mine. Like we didn't have the same type of humor. Like our communities were completely different. Like everything was basically different. And when that happens, it's just like there's nothing. Like it would just be weird. It would just be an awkward collaboration, right? So it's more in that sense, right? And thank you, Dark. I appreciate you. And Jay as well. Thank you. So tell me, which one of your wives is most precious? Ooh, that is a very harsh question, Badu. Oof. Which one of my wives is most precious? Honestly, all of them are precious to me. I cannot pinpoint one, you know? But yeah, I do drink a lot of water, Jay, for the record. Like, so this is like the third time I'm drinking this, but the other two times it was normal water. This one is now flavored water because I was tired of drinking water. And I drank a fourth one too. So yeah. For the 12-hour live stream on Saturday, what's that one about? Okay, so what the 12-hour stream on Saturday, we will be doing a lot of games. It will mostly be gaming. So we will be doing Peak. So we'll be doing community gameplay with Peak. We will be reacting to stuff while I eat, like my lunch and my lunch, no, but sorry, like my dinner and shit. And while I eat something in the middle of the day, we will be trying out, like I'm going to talk to a couple of people. We will be playing a very fun game. Okay, we'll be playing a very fun game that I think you guys are going to enjoy. That I got some keys to. Actually, I got 4 keys, so I really want to try it out and I really want to play it. And then we will also do what do you call it? So we will do that. I know that some people had suggested doing Paul World, but I don't think we're gonna do Paul World because I also wanted to do what do you call it? Like so basically the idea, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play 2 community games. So one is just with 4 players, and then we're gonna play Peak. And then we might play a couple more things, like maybe 2 more games. So it will be a lot of gaming, basically, for the community specifically. So, shutdown. It's not exactly a shutdown. It's just I'm not gonna be lying, you know, because here's the thing. I think it's more hurtful to have someone deceive you and to say like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna collab with you, and then you actually go and you, because like, I like to keep my word. Like I like to keep my word. I hate not keeping up to what I say because I think that is highly hypocritical. So like if I say I'm going to do something, I always try to do something unless something happens like health-wise or something. But in these types of situations, like if I say to someone, oh, yeah, I'll totally collab with you, and then like I see that person's content and they do not resonate with me, like I'm still going to be doing the collaboration, but then it's going to be fucked. Because like I'm not going to be saying like, oh yeah, no, now that I saw your content, like I'm not going to do that. Because like I have had situations like that where they did that to me, right? And I think it's really shitty. Like I remember, like I used to have a podcast. For those of you who don't know, but I used to have a podcast with streamers, and every 2 weeks, give or take, I would bring a new streamer in, and we would like do interviews with the streamers. Like I would talk about their journey, and I would talk about like what made them start streaming, and then like we would do like a whole bunch of activities that was really fun. And I had a lot of people that enjoyed it. And then I DM'd this streamer that at the time I really enjoyed her content. And she was like a bigger streamer. She had like, what, 60, 70 viewers. And she at the time, she was like, oh yeah, I'm super interested. I can't wait to like participate in it with you. And I was like, okay, that's great. Like, can we schedule something? And then she was like, yeah, I will. Let's meet this day. And from that day, it passed to another day. And then she ghosted me completely after basically telling me, yeah, I will participate in your talk show. And only after 3 years, Like 3 years later, she was like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot like to reply to you. Like I thought I had replied, but I didn't. But yeah, I'm not interested anymore. And I was like, 3 years later? Better late than nothing, but still. So this to say that like I do kind of understand how it feels, so I don't actually want to be like saying, yeah, I'm totally gonna collab with you when I haven't seen your content yet, right? After I see your content and shit and you start streaming and whatnot, we can try talking about it. Like I will see your content and I'll be like, okay, is this kind of my vibe, is this not my vibe? And once again, it is not that just because your content may not be my vibe, it doesn't mean that your content is exactly bad. That's not it. But for example, I will not exactly collaborate with someone that does first-person shooters. Even though sometimes I like to see first-person shooters, but like my content is not that, like at all. Like I'm not, maybe I do one-person shooter like, what? Once every 2 years? Once every year, maybe? Sometimes. So yeah, this is just so you can understand that like I don't want to be saying yes. This is not a shutdown, but I don't want to be telling you yes, Jay. Sorry, but I don't want to be telling you yes, Dark, and then like going back on my word, because I'm not that type of person. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit being done to me, so I don't do that shit to other people. So, but yeah. How is the weather in Portugal right now? Actually, it's kind of cold. Where I am right now, Jay, is let me see. It's actually 13 degrees and it's kind of like rainy. Terrible. No, don't tell your collective wives like Pokemon card. Then we all know some Pokemon cards are good and some are just okay. But I never said I collected them like Pokemon cards. You know, I collect them as my wifeys. I don't collect them just... You know, it's not because one of my wifeys is more shiny than the other that, you know, she's better than the others. Like, that's not how it works. You know, Badu? They have their own strengths. Yeah, integrity, exactly. Like I think it's integrity, and also like I don't like I think for me personally, I hate more hypocritical people than liars. Like I can take a liar every day, but someone that is an oh my god, how do you say this? Hypocrite. I think it's hypocrite. Like, I can basically take someone that is like a liar is like a lot more easier than someone that is a hypocrite. Because I feel like when you lie, lies can be white lies, right? Like there is a lot of nuance with lying, because sometimes you lie to protect someone, right? Sometimes you lie because, you know, for one reason or the other, right? There are very bad lies, I'm not saying otherwise, but there are also like white lies or like quote unquote good lies, right? The thing is, if with the hypocritical people, it's like you're not lying. Like it's fine to change your opinion on something, for example, but like once you claim, yeah, I am this type of person, and then like 2 weeks later you're doing the exact same thing that you criticized in the first place, that is not being like, that speaks more about your character than it speaks of the other person that you're judging. You see what I mean? And I cannot stand hypocritical people. Basically, like that's why that for me, that's the big difference between hypocritical and like liars, basically. Hypocrisy, yeah, thank you, Jay, thank you. Yeah, hypocritical people are shitty, Badu. 13 degrees, that's horrible. What the hell? So it's actually, it does not snow in Portugal, no. I mean, unless you go to the interior or the north of our country, so but it's okay if you ghost Darko, because we will see him here anyways. Oh, don't say that. That's not right. She just cut off the collab like that. Yeah, she didn't even respond, so yeah. That's why having character matters. That's true. Where's that podcast at? I want to watch that. Oh, it is for like this podcast. It was not a podcast, it was a talk show, but it was from 2020. So you don't really have anything available anymore. Like you have a couple of you have a couple of like videos that are there. But yeah, I mean, I might bring it back. If we reach the Superthon goal for that, but we'll see. They're dumbasses. I mean, each to their own, you know? Okay, let me go back to Twitch for a little bit. Where was I? Who's Dark? I don't see Dark. Dark, morning. Dark is, is a viewer on YouTube. And I collect dignity. I respect you. Let's freaking go. See, Blondie doesn't see any issue with the way that I run it. Humans have about 260 bones in the body. 261 when I see my wife. And that's how it should be. JB, that's how it should be. Like, if it's literally like not like that, why are you married in the first place? See? Like, that's exactly how it is. Are you bi? By what? Bystander? Bystander? No, I'm joking. I mean, it's not... I don't know, like... Let me put it this way. Some people, like, not some people, like, some women make me question my sexuality. But I do like dick. So, maybe I'm bi? I don't know. But yeah, Darky is on the YouTube chat. Yeah, I am streaming on, I'm multi-streaming. We're on Twitch and YouTube, yeah. Does she not chat with Twitch viewers? I do, but here's the thing. Usually I chat more with Twitch viewers, but today the YouTube chat is also a little bit active. So I am trying to like chat with everyone simultaneously. And until I change so right now I have to have both chats separate. But once I change to streamer bot, it will be easier to like answer to everyone because I will have both chats combined. But until then, I'm just like, I turn a little bit to YouTube when I see some messages, and then I go back to Twitch and vice versa. So W answer, but we need a real answer. That is a real answer, JB. You know what I mean? Too much brain power. I do my best. She's cheating on us with YouTube. Can you believe that? As if. That's why she's always yapping, bro. Little brain cells, you know? Hi, Artie. How you doing, my love? Welcome in. Paul World? Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do Paul World on Saturday, but we're gonna do Peak. But we're gonna see, because like I was saying, I do have like a couple of games that I want to do. So we'll see. We'll see. Hi Sultan, how you doing, sweetie? You said you were going to a Roblox stream, bro. Did I ever said I was going to a Roblox stream? I feel like I've never said that. I mean, maybe eventually we could do like maybe a Roblox stream, but like not today and not Saturday. You know? So you are saying there's a chance my dad forgot to return home when he said he went to buy milk? Yes. Either that or he was hit by Truck Coon and has been isekai'd into an anime world, you know. Hi Jamie, how you doing, my love? Welcome in. Oni, you cannot keep getting away with these titles. I bet I can. And how you doing, Sultan? Welcome in, my love. Twitch ain't gonna say shit because they're already getting 50% of those whole 5 years per month Oni generates for them. Based. No, and it's not that. It's like the title itself doesn't go against the guidelines. Like the guidelines, basically like the title would go against the guidelines if I said like, yeah, yapping until you fill my mouth up with cum. Or like with your PP. You know, something like that. Like, I think that way it would actually like go against the guidelines and I could get penalized. But like this, it's like, I am not exactly saying anything wrong. Right? So it's like they cannot really like, you know, do anything because I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just insinuating something, but I'm not saying it. But I'm insinuating it. So hi Foxy, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome in, my love. How are you? I'm such a hypocrite, to be honest. I call people beautiful all the time, but I'm also beautiful. That's not being a hypocrite. That's just, you know, being very self-aware. And one thing, like, two things can be true at once. Keep that in mind, right? Fact, there should be a mandatory 30-day cooldown period between changing your beliefs enforced by the law and any disobeying citizen that is a hypocrite gets their butt cheeks clapped by the city major. That's wild, Alex. No, I mean, I'm not saying that, like, you cannot change your ideas, like, in 2 days. But the thing is, like, okay, let me give you a very specific example of someone that I consider a hypocrite, someone that I will not name, but there was this girl and she was a streamer. She was a Portuguese streamer and she started doing streams, and for the longest time, aka for about a year, she would often criticize and like talk shit, like literally insult girls that would showcase their boobs on Twitch, right? And when I'm specifically mentioning like showcasing boobs as in like, you know, very aggressive cleavages, shit like that, you know, like all the time, etc. And she would constantly criticize them, like calling them names, saying like they were selling their bodies, blah 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 blah, right? And here's the thing, if that is her belief, she is in the right to have her own belief. Like, I'm not gonna be the one to be like, no, your belief is wrong if that's your own belief. I don't agree with that, right? But each to their own. Like, it's not my own belief to, you know, I can judge it and I can criticize it in my head, but I'm not going to be the one to be there, okay, like, why, and shit like that, because it was a very rooted belief. The thing is, summer came along, and when summer came, one of the days she used like a shirt that had a little bit more, like, that had a little bit of a cleavage, right? And in that stream, she got more money than usual. Like, maybe, imagine she usually got like $10. You know, that stream she got like 20, and her viewers like went up by 30. Like her viewer average, for example. And she was like, oh, wait. And after that, for the longest time, she started like she would literally like put her webcam like this. Kinda. You know? And then she would use like massive cleavages that would go like up here. Like to the middle of her tits, right? And here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with you marketing yourself that way. I don't think that you as a content creator, like as a content creator, you have your own space. So if you want to show your tits, show your tits. I don't care. Like, it is your thing. Like, there are people for that. There are people that want to see that. So like, it's completely okay, right? Now, like, I know that like 2 weeks before she did this, for a full year and something, she would criticize people that did this. But the moment a little bit of money flew in and a little bit of views flew in, she immediately like, oh no, now I do this as well. If that is not being a hypocrite, then what is, right? So that's what I mean. Like, I don't think that you as a person should like, you need to have a specific time frame where you can change your opinion. You are free to change your opinion whenever the fuck you want. But at the end of the day, you should also like have a reason to change your opinion, and you cannot just change your opinion so drastically and so quickly, especially because you can like, you know, get it, you know, just saying. 522 when I see your wife too. That's wild. What do you mean? Does JB's wife like make you grow bones? What? That's crazy. Hi, Miss Shada, how you doing, City? Welcome in. I am doing good. I am okay. I'm not the best, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, thank you so much for the 7. W Mashada, thank you so much for the 7 transmissions in a row, honey. Twitch has a really good feature. If you don't like what you're watching, you can simply change it. Yeah, exactly. That is also true. That is also true. 100%. But like I said, but in this case, it's more like, since we were talking about like hypocrisy, it's more like you having a certain statement, right? And then like, just because, you know, it's not that you were proven wrong. It's just like, it's the same thing as like, it's the same thing as me saying like, oh yeah, like I imagine that I was rich and I was super against, I don't know, charities or something, and I spent my whole life like I never donated a cent to charity, and then a newspaper called me out because I was super rich and I never donated a cent to charity, and then I decided to donate to charity. It's like that is being hypocritical, right? Like you're just doing things based on the consequences of something, right? Like you did not change your mind organically. Like you were not proven wrong. You see what I mean? So whenever I do be a hypocrite, I do it in a demure and cutesy way though, so it's okay. It's okay, Voxy Sensei. I forgive you. So are you saying the Twitch guidelines are okay if I say something as messed up as today we're joining the PDF the PDFs in Graping Kids? Not really. Not really. So here's the thing. Because that way you're not insinuating anything. You're telling what you're gonna do. Like, it's not because you, like, unwrite the thing. So here's the thing. There's a difference between insinuating and saying it but changing the words. It's the same thing as like if I say, for example, like I don't know. If imagine I say ass. You can say ass, or you could say, like, for example, the bottoms of someone, right? Like, there's that difference. Or like the bottom shelf. So like if you say, for example, oh, something, the bottom shelf, everyone will understand what you're referring to. Like the innuendo of what you are referring to, even though you're not referring to the specific thing. So yeah, I think it depends a little bit. Corruption is only bad if Oni is not involved. Honestly based. Pi is doom scrolling. Bro, I bet he's pooping. Actually, let me tag him. Tag. It's Pi flavor. Where is it? Are you doom scrolling and pooping? Admit to your sins. There you go. There you go. Okay, let me just see. It's okay, bro. I don't ghost people at all and I keep my word. No, it's okay, Dark. I believe you. I believe you, honey. I believe you. I'm not guessing Blondie is your favorite waifu. Right now, Blondie is my favorite waifu. Yeah, because she's here. What a line. I know, bro. The 261 like bones is crazy. When is streamer bot happening? Bro, I wanted to have it done by this week, but it's not gonna happen this week. It's like I just like you guys don't understand. It's because I have so much stuff to do, chat. Like you don't understand. You do not understand how much shit I have. Like honestly, it's like I have to edit videos, and then I have to edit shorts, and then I have to schedule content, and then I also have to like start working on like redoing the overlays for the subathon and everything, and I have to like finish wrapping up everything for the subathon, and then on top of that I also have to finish my thesis, and then on top of that I also have to like do what do you call it, like I have to take care of the house, and then on top of that I have to feed myself because that is a whole shtick. So yeah, I just have, and then I have to fix the streamer bot, so like it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Yeah, so I'm a bit tired lately. I think you can tell a little bit. So, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm vibing. I'll do my best. Listen, I do my best for y'all and for my own dreams as well. It's not just I'm not gonna be the one being like, oh yeah, no. I totally do this because you know, because of you. No, it's also because I want to do it. Because I don't want you guys to feel guilty, you know. So cheating is with YouTube, yeah. Not to be extremely rude mood killer, but I lost my dad at 1 year old. Oh, I can't even make dad jokes because it's not funny for me. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry for your loss, Jay. I'm so sorry. I mean, you know, some people they surpass like their own, I don't want to say like it's not guilt, but like their sorrows with humor. Others not so much, and you know, it's okay. Everyone is different, you know. When you get streamer bot, can we see the Twitch folks? No. So the thing is, the shared chat will only be for me. It will not be for you guys as well. So it's just my own shtick, basically. Also, I totally forgot to put my earrings, but you can see both chats simultaneously right here. So like you can read them on stream as like the stream goes on. They have like both of them are connected. For example, these messages, they're all from Twitch, but if you see like a little red dot, it's because it's from YouTube and not Twitch. You make me feel, turn me on. I can't read it. Can I request for that text to be larger? The thing is, if it becomes too large, the problem with me making the text larger is just because if I make it larger, it will become a bit complicated because it's going to make me like smaller. And like, I mean, if you make it like full screen, you can read the text. So I'm afraid I cannot make it actually like full screen, but yeah. I mean, but you can join, like, you can you can have me on Twitch as well, and you can read the chat there as well. Like, all you have to do is just, even if you do not create an account, you can still read the chat. As long as you have both of them open, so. I'm not a yapper, but I don't understand how people yap a lot. Yeah. Yeah, in my case, it's like, how do I put this? My brain just works at 200% all the time, so it's like, I'm talking, for example, I'm talking to you guys, but at the same time, it's like, I kind of already know, like, I'm already thinking about something else, you know? So it's, I always kind of like have something to talk about, you know, even if they're like stupid things, but I do have them. Also, I forgot to do, where's my control center? Because I feel like, am I not too yellow today? I don't know what's up. Okay, I'm a little bit less yellow, I think. Ideally, it would be like this, I think. But no. Why am I the only one that feels like I am? Oh god. Maybe it's my head. Maybe it's my head. Don't you guys think I look a little bit too pale? Like too white? Which is kind of weird. Because like my light is very, very low. Okay, I think maybe like this. I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna make it up. I'm just winging it. We're winging it, chat. We are winging it, chat. I don't know. I never asked her. I'm on both chats. Yeah, true. The human mind is very easily changed by some simple words. That is true. Yapping is an art. Did you know your nose gets warmer when you lie? Really? I love peas. I love peas. Peas are the best thing ever. Like, I cannot live like without peas in my life. Peas are like the greatest vegetable that has ever existed. I don't think my nose is getting I don't think my nose is getting warmer. I don't know if that is an actual statement. My brain works 100%, or maybe you just don't filter. Yeah, no, I don't filter most words. That's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people might think that I'm actually dumb, or that I'm quite dumb because like of the shit that I say on stream. But the difference is that like what I say on stream is very much unfiltered, right? So I'm like very like what do you call it? I am highly like stimulated, and then at the same time, it's like I have a lot of yeah, I'm just unfiltered basically. So Lumi's jam is not jamming on YouTube, so it doesn't work. Is he just still? Because Pi had told me that it was working, but I don't know. Just gonna mention you have cute bunny teeth. I have bunny teeth? Is this what considers bunny teeth? I don't know. I don't know. Because like I feel like my teeth are actually not that long in comparison to the others. They're kind of like almost the same size. Almost. Like a hamster? Damn. Your nose will only get warmer if you talk face to face. Ah, okay, Badu, come to Portugal. We talk face to face. Did you go to college? Yeah. So I did my bachelor's, and I'm still kind of finishing my master's, and I need to finish my thesis basically. It's the only thing that I have to do left, and it's the thing that's taking me the longest because I have no motivation to do it. But I have to do it. I placed a time frame on myself of like I will only do the subathon if I have the questionnaire done by the time that I start the subathon. So like by the 8th of June, I have to have the questionnaire ready to go. So I'm doing it. I gotta do it. Like the subathon will be kind of like my reward. So that like if I finish that part, then all I have left is just like to do the statistics. Like so I'm gonna like have June and July to get the numbers, and then in August I will do the statistics, and so that like I can wrap everything up in September. So yeah. Master's in marketing. Oh, it's just a still image? Okay, I will try to correct it then. I will change it. I didn't know. You getting a master's? Yeah, but I'm just delaying it basically. But yeah, I am. Let me go up on Twitch. Hi Pi, how you doing? Welcome in, my love. Hi, yo, no, don't call him. My freedom of not being timed out is gone if he comes back. Whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop, and the sound that I mean. Who said I'm not on stream? Bro, based. Pi is everywhere at once. What will we do without Pi based? How you doing, Zap? Welcome in, my love. How are you? Although while I'm watching the Insta videos, the audio on stream goes off. I'm too powerful. I can be AFK in stream and doom scroll Instagram and poop at the same time. Let's fucking go. Hi, Pleo. How you doing, sweetie? I'm a little bit drunk. I mean happy. It's the light. It's okay. It's okay. Enjoy your happy state. Hi, Kylie. How you doing, my love? Amateurs asking a professional yapper how they talk. Take note, guys. Exactly. You look... Oh, bless me. You look like a Renaissance painting from the 16s. From the 16s. It's like it is likely they decide to just apply yellow and pastel colors for your face. Thank you. I always knew that deep down I was Homer Simpson. I just need the belly. We are always winging it based. Based. I had told you that what was working. Lumi's jamming emote on YouTube. Come to Portugal had the vibe of let's go out and see who's the coward. What? What are you studying? Marketing. Hi, Olaf. How you doing? Welcome in, my love. Hi. Thank you for the Kit Kat. Actually, my favorite chocolate is not actually Kit Kat. It's like I love Twix and Maltesers, but I don't think that you guys have Maltesers in a lot of countries too. Hi, Doodoo. How you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. How you doing? Okay, so it doesn't work on the YouTube chat. Oh, okay. Twix is boring, is true dry. Wait, what? It is not big. Like, you have the caramel. So, sweet to me like caramel. Oh, by the way, today I received a very weird email. Like, I don't know if this is a scam, bro. But, like, I don't know why someone sent an email, like to my, Twitch email, a thing that is a course of cabin crew. But I never asked about it. It's like I never asked about it. Like, I just, like, but they have their telephone, they have, like, a lot of information, they even have a general email, they have, like, and they wrote, we are at your service to any additional, like, doubts, best regards, and then sent the logo company. And I'm like, did someone accidentally put their email wrong or something, or like I don't know, it was really weird. So I just replied with, but because this is in Portuguese, I just replied with like, oh, good afternoon, most likely you got the wrong email, please like check with the person that gave you this email their information because it's not correct, best regards. Like I don't know, man, I don't know, very weird. What? Maltesers is great. It's kind of like, imagine Kit Kat if Kit Kat was a ball. Should have replied with these nuts, but they did nothing wrong, right? Yeah, I'm getting a master's, Jay. Nope, I'm done with horror stuff for tonight. I just fell from my chair because of a jump scare of Minecraft. Oh gosh. That sounds terrifying. Portugal sounds nice. I would love to at some point. You should. Portugal is great. I mean, to visit at least. Is there such a thing as free college in Portugal, or do you have to pay too? Well, so we don't actually have free college, quote unquote. We have public college. So see it like this. So you have private institutions where usually like the full tuition goes up to like 10K, 15K. And those are the private schools. And when I say 10K, 15K is like for the whole course, like for the whole bachelor's. But you can also do the same course for like 2 or 3K, which is like the public system. So like the public colleges. Where basically like it's a lot cheaper. So like the whole thing is like instead of being like the 10K, 15K, it's like, you know, 2 to 3K for the whole course. Now, regarding what do you call it? Regarding the masters, I do not think that getting a master's there's any like I don't think you can get I mean you can get a master's in a public college, but I also think it is more expensive still. So I think masters they go for like 4K to 8K, I think. So like 4K in the public one and 8K in the not public one, but I'm not sure. So it is something along these lines, right? My favorite chocolate is Reese's. Oh, I actually never tried Reese's. I should. My favorite is Golden Tree chocolate. Ooh, I don't know that one. Mr. Beast chocolate. I've never tried Mr. Beast chocolate. In Denmark, we have free college, but you take a student loan while in school where you pay gradually when you finish. Yeah, I know. So like when I was deciding where I was going to go to college, I actually considered going to Denmark to study. And the thing is like the program that I was thinking of enrolling at the time, it was like you would get the loan but you would pay, and if you got a part-time while you worked there, like so while you took the course, you would get an extra fee. I think it was 600 or 700 euros from the state to help you pay for your tuition and shit. So it was very feasible. Right? Like on top of what you would already earn from the part-time, which would be like around 1K-ish more, if not more. So it was a pretty good deal, but I ended up not going because, you know, I need sunlight in my life. I am so sorry. I need sunlight. You know, you guys don't really have a lot of sunlight. I get very sad without the sun. Oh, you were asking about the email. Ooh, okay, yeah, no, I think it was probably a scam. Oh, you know what Maltesers are? How do you know what Maltesers are, Olaf? Wait, are you Portuguese, Olaf? Or are you like, or do you have them in your country? The American equivalent of Maltesers is Whoopers. Bro, that is literally the Burger King menu. You are Portuguese, Olaf? I didn't know. Holy shit. Actually, I don't know why. I think it's because of your name. I always thought you were like not Portuguese. I don't know why. I thought you were like German or something. I swear to God, I thought you were like German. Crazy. As a Finn, Denmark is pretty south and sunny. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I only visited Denmark in 2018 in the summer, and it was very sunny. But the problem is more like in the winter, like the sun, like you have what, like 3 hours of sun? I think it's so, like, it must be so exhausting to just, like, you get out in the morning, it's night. You get home from work, it's night. It's so depressing. You know what I mean? Like, you're a Viking? Damn. We have a lot of sun in the summer, but I hate warm sun. Really? I think maybe, I mean, some people don't really like sun in general. Like, I like sun. I cannot live without sun. I know I spend a lot of the time at home, but like I like light. I like natural light. Like having some sunlight like pop in from the windows is just, oh, it's so good. You know? I am from Greenland. We don't have sunlight for 4 months. Bro, that is, listen. Okay, it's true that you guys don't get sunlight for 4 months, but you get aurora borealis. We don't get that. And you guys get snow too. It must be so good. And you guys have like those warm like rivers that are really, really hot. And then everything around it is snow, but like the water is really warm inside. Ooh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. I love winter. Summer is overreacted. Overrated. I think that's more the word, but damn. I mean, it's like listen, I like winter, but I like spring and summer more because I like the flowers. I like wearing pretty dresses, and I can do that if I'm all coated up. You know? I love summer and I hate the winter. I mean, I'm not saying that I hate the winter specifically, right? Like, I like the winter, especially when I drink some tea and shit like that, but yeah. Plus, the only beef I have with winter is that I have a very frail immune system. So, like, every 5 seconds, I'm getting a cold in winter. It's very sad. So. Oh, bless me. Hi, Freak. How you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you heard about that guy who runs 372 miles from Death Valley to LA? I've never heard of him. I mean, I hope he's okay then. He must be in a very good shape. I don't know, how much is 372 miles? But I would walk 5,000 miles and I would walk 5,000 more. So it's 598 kilometers. Almost 600 kilometers. Olaf, you're right. Damn. How long does it take to run 600 kilometers? Okay, it says running 600 kilograms is a massive ultra running challenge which elite endurance athletes like Arda Satsi aim to complete in under 96 hours. 4 days. So you can do this in 4 days. This requires running over 14 marathons consecutively through extreme conditions. Holy shit. It must be this one. Elite athlete pace. As documented on Red Bull and Instagram, a 600 kilometer Death Valley to Santa Monica. Santa Monica must be LA, right? Is accomplished in 96 hours. Holy shit. Damn. The problem isn't running 600 kilometers, it's running it with extreme heat and the Undertaker chasing you. Damn. Hi, Bandit. How you doing, my love? Welcome in. Winter is my favorite time of the year. Fuck the heat. Cold is superior. But I mean, Pi, do you guys actually have winter there? To be fair, I don't think, do you guys have, because like I remember hearing one of the content creators that I like, she was saying like that even on winter, like you kind of can wear a t-shirt. So like you guys don't have like an actual rough winter. You just have like a little bit colder weather. Right? Or like do you actually have like to be all coated up during the winter? like in the LA area? I'm just curious because I don't know. Winter from Temu. Damn, winter from Wish. You said kilograms. Oh, I'm so sorry. Kilometers. I'm so sorry. You need to react to that. I'm watching it while watching you, ma'am. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the suggestion, freak. I mean, I'm not gonna do reacts today because I do have a headache. But you can put it on my Discord, freak, and I will react to it when I can. We usually do reacts on Mondays though. That's usually when it is the time for the reacts too. Hi Ollie, how you doing? Welcome back, darling. Oh my god, I love that emote. It's so cute. How you doing, sweetie? I could run 362 miles in a year. You can run a lot more than me in a year based. Like just legit. But Badu is living my dream. Damn. Yes, it has a lot of snow, a lot of aurora borealis, and lots of cold winter in a good way. I mean, I'm not saying it's in a bad way, right? Winter, I can't stand the cold. I'm so sorry. But I live in Denmark now, and sometimes Danish autumn is kind of depressing. There's a lot of rain. Yeah, it happens. Can you spit on the camera? No, but I can spray you for being naughty. Go to the naughty corner. You're in the naughty corner now. I'm cleaning you. Do you feel clean? There you go. I'm cleaning you. There you go. There you go. There you go. You have been sprayed. There you go. It's different from spade. We did not spay you, we sprayed you. Hi Bolongo, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome in, my love. Hi Paulo, how you doing, sweetie, as well? How are you, honey? Hi Pie Spy, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. Spay him as well, holy shit, I love. Hi Oni, here to watch while in the car ride. Please drive safe, Pie Spy. I don't want you texting and driving. Go lurk, Pie Spy. Drive safe, okay? I will sub if you spray me again. Legit, will you sub? I will spray you again, but you have to, are you a man of your word? Beaky, are you a man of your word? Cause listen, the reason why I'm saying this is because the last time someone said that, I received a message of someone saying like, oh, if you text me back, I will give you 100 bits. For real. And I literally like texted him back and just said back. And then he said, oh, you beat me at my own game. And I was like, okay, then pay up. And he never paid up. He never gave me the 100 biddies. So like, this is why I'm asking you, are you a man of your word? If I spray you again. I'm yelling. Oh, I'm so sorry. If I spray, I will spray you again, Vicky. Are you a man of your word? Hit me with it, baby. Okay, there you go, you dirty boy. I'll even give you a 2 for good measure. Towel. Now I clean you. Yeah, you dirty boy. There you go. There you go. There you go. You dirty boy. Oh yeah. Kinky. Bye, Badu. Have a good night. Thank you for being here, sweetie. Have a good night's sleep tight. Don't let the big bugs bite. How are you feeling now? I mean, my head still hurts, but it's okay. Oni, can we watch the trailer for the next on Monday? On Monday, Kaiser. In South Carolina, it snows once every 1 to 3 years. The coldest it gets is around 25 degrees. What do you mean 25 degrees is like the coldest it gets? That is like the warm we have. That is, holy shit. Sub inbound? I'm waiting, Beaky. I'm waiting. I'm gonna see if you're a person of your word. I would love for you to be a person of your word. But I mean, I can't force you. But it will talk about your character, you know, Beaky? Oh yeah, we totally need a PP check. PP check. PP check. Oh! No, it's because I have a headache, chat. Chat, it's because I have a headache. It's because I have a headache. That's why my PP is small. Like, my PP is small today because of the headache. Me and Machado are matching. We both have headaches, okay? We both have headaches, chat. Okay, so the king has a 27 centimeter PP. Then I have a 5. Well, it happens. Even where you live, you can get down to 1C. Oh, okay. Then actually it's cold. Didn't know that. Hi, JV. How you doing? Welcome back, sweetie. How are you? How you doing? Hi, Tiki. How you doing, sweetie? Welcome in as well. Pi with a 26. My goat. My goat. Then Mishad with a 5. Let's freaking go. Goated. Pie's Pie with a 15 banger. Amazing. Amazing. Then Chiki with 11. Okay. Okay. JB with a 9. Okay. Okay. There you go, Valongo. See? It's showing your true size. It knows. You know why? You know why? It's because you're not a sub. Everyone knows that you get big PPs if you subscribe to the stream. If you subscribe, if you are a sub, you're gonna have a huge PP. You're not a sub. Look at that. You claim you're rich where the richness is. Look at that. I got 1 centimeter with the sub. The probability of you getting like a bigger PP with a sub is more than you know, if you're not a sub. I don't make the rules, the bot does. Like, the probability of you getting like a 36 centimeter PP without a sub is like 1%. Even less than that, actually. But like, the probability of you getting that number, like, or of you not getting like 1 centimeter PP if you're a sub is like 99%. Oh yeah. Sheesh, KX with a 19. Let's fucking go. Siva Longo, it's because you're not a sub. Pai Pai wants to know if the size is flaccid or hard. Well, you know, it is. I don't know. He has to discover that himself. The system is rigged. Maybe, JV. Sub for big PP. Yeah, exactly. Well, at least my girlfriend doesn't complain. Well,
emotional damage.
For now. Maybe she's just being nice. Maybe she's just being nice. Nah, man. She's gonna complain because I'm gonna fly out of the bike someday. Yeah, that would not be nice. That would not be nice. I have a question, Beatrice. Are you actually like this in real life or different? In what way, Jay? Like, visually? Like my face? Or like personality-wise? Also, do you ever get tired of being an adult? Yeah, I still feel like I don't adult enough in a sense, like, because, you know, I don't work yet. So, like, I think I will be more tired when I actually start working and, you know, or unless I can actually, like, make this a career, which I would love to, but anyways, I digress. The probability is that I won't, so I will have to get a job. So I feel like more adult when I do have a job. In that sense, not that I don't consider what I do a job. Like, for example, I have a headache and I'm still here. So props for that. But yeah, like, I mean, chores, I like doing chores overall. Like, I'm not too picky about that. And I like having, you know, doing my own thing. So, like, I don't exactly, like, get tired of being an adult. Because at the end of the day, I am also free of expressing my childness tastes and likes, you know? Kind of like, for example, like, like you see I have a bunch of plushies in the background, so like I can still kind of like be a child in some aspects, quote unquote. Like, I mean, when you become an adult, you are an adult and you have responsibilities, but you don't need to be like an adult 24/7. You can play, you can mock, you can do a bunch of stuff and you can have fun at the end of the day, right? So yeah, but I do understand how like adult responsibilities and shit, like, cleaning the house, like taking care of the house, bills, blah blah blah. I do understand how that can be like a bit tiring, because I haven't had the whole stress with the job part. I don't feel it yet, but yeah. See, Long, it's because you're not a sub. You're not a sub. You are complaining, sub, bro. If you sub, you're not gonna get a 9cm PP. Sub, and you're not getting a 9cm PP. Look, Mashadi's a sub. He got 33. Motherfucker has like a third leg. He has a tripod to put his camera, bro. JB is an exception. JB only got that number because he's different. He's special. Also, hi Nine, how you doing? Whenever I come, you don't reply to me. Bro, you hadn't talked yet. Did you talk? I didn't find you. Where? Bro, I'm scrolling all the way up. You hadn't talked, Nine. This is literally like your first message today, I think. Legit, it is your first message today. What the fuck are you talking about, Nine? What? For real, y'all just got a sub for a schlong buff? Bro, for real. Nah, and you know why? Because in his case, like, he's always, like, showcasing how rich he is. And he's, like, always saying, like, oh, yeah, I'm so rich. But then he complains he gets a small PP on the bot. And then he doesn't even sub. So, bro, Mother Effer doesn't even have, like, $2 to put McNuggets in. Oh, yeah. No, you know what? No, you know what that was, Valong? It was because King did it at the same time and the bot got confused. If you do that again, you're gonna get less than 9 centimeters now. So the bot just got confused. It's been 3 to 4 days. I come here every day, but you still... 9, I always reply to you. I literally talked to you yesterday when you were here. You said, hi, how are you, cutie? And I said, eventually, not straight away, because I was behind in the chat as usual. I told you, hi, how you doing, Nine? Welcome in, how you doing? And I said the same thing, literally, on the 1st of this month as well. But I don't reply straight away. It depends on how far behind I am in the chat. You either wait, or maybe you left in the middle and you ended up not hearing it, but I replied to you. I always reply to you. Unless when I don't see it, that is it with everyone. But usually I always reply to everyone. So I actually achieved my first 500,000 last week. Bro, motherfucker achieved his first 500,000, but he doesn't have $5 for a sub, and then complains he gets the small PP. Yeah, okay. Sure, Valong, sure. What's the biggest sports over there after soccer? So we have football. That is the biggest one, and after that one, I wonder what is the biggest sport in Portugal after football? Cricket. I don't think it's cricket, bro. But I also don't see it as being as basketball or something. Maybe I don't think we have anything. It's just the main one is literally just football, and then the other ones is like handball, like volleyball, maybe. Hi Fabio, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. Fishing, but that's not a sport. Okay, let me see what Google says. Dr. Google says. What is the second biggest sport in Portugal? No, what is the second biggest? What is the second most popular sport in Portugal? Okay, so while football is the undisputed king, the second most popular sport is generally considered to be futsal. I don't know how you say. Yeah, okay, I think it's the same, right? So it's futsal, basically. Then it's roller hockey, then basketball, and then other contenders like golf, surfing, and cycling. Yeah, that's it, apparently. According to Google, at least. You have to wait 4 business days for a response to your chat. That's not true. Maybe I didn't know, so it became my mistake. No, it's okay, Nine. But once again, I didn't do it on purpose, right? Like, I do reply to you, but it just takes some time, you know? Volongo sounds like fake news, bro. For real. For real, for real. Siete Ibiza, bro. Matraquilhos. Okay. We're trying if you don't cut the A's. If you don't know how you go to sleep. By the way, how did you get your ticket? I'm not bypassing that for long. How the fuck did you get a speeding ticket? Care to elaborate? Is it filled or can I still join? You can. You can definitely join, Diogo. How you doing? Welcome in, my love. Hi, Cedar Twirls hair. How you doing, honey? I suck writing in English. It's okay. You can do your best, Fabio. It's okay. Just do your best. You know, rudimentary English is okay as well. Yeah, like it's like, so Fabio, you can write like Portuguese if you don't know one word or another, but just don't keep like the whole text in English, in Portuguese, because otherwise it's a bit complicated. Because although I do understand it, like some of my mods don't, and some of the and the majority of the viewers also don't. So, but yeah, but how you doing, Diogo? Bike goes vroom and I got caught. How much, bro? How much is the ticket? Okay. So Jay said, oh, okay, personality-wise, okay. I think we have debated this before, Jay, but like, I think that the best way I can describe you is, like, I can describe, like, to you, like, my personality, quote-unquote. It's kind of like, so, imagine that you have a son or a daughter, right? And they have their own personalities. And then you take your son or your daughter to Disneyland. And because they are in this, you know, new environment, because it's like they are very stimulated by everything around them, their personality becomes heightened. In the sense of like their personality doesn't change, but maybe like they talk more, you know, they're more like excited about things, you know, more things are happening, etc., etc. So my personality on stream, it's still my personality, but it is often heightened in the sense of like I always have like I have 2 chats to try to talk to. Then at the same time I also have to think about things to talk to, and then I have to be entertaining, and then I have to talk, and then I'm really enjoying myself because I really enjoy doing this. So it's kind of like there's a lot of stimulation happening at the same time, and because of that, what usually happens is that like my personality becomes, it is still my personality, like it is still the same. This is still my points of views, this is still like how I am, you know, nothing changes in that aspect, right? But because of, you know, this, it ends up being heightened in comparison to what my personality would normally be like. You know, so for example, if you talk to me on Discord, usually I am not, like, I'm still very talkative, but I'm not, maybe not as loud, or maybe I don't, you know, I don't move my hands as much or something like that. I don't know. You know, I'm a bit more chill usually, I think, when I'm on Discord than when I'm here. I'm still very unhinged, don't get me wrong. And I can get heated too, but like, usually, like, what you see on stream is still me, but just a heightened version, right? But it's still me. It's kind of like the same thing as, like, for example, if I'm playing a scary game, and if I'm playing the scary game by myself, I probably will not scream, but I will still, like, be scared, But if I'm streaming, I will most likely be screaming. And I'm not doing it for views specifically. Like, the reason why I do it is because I'm so stimulated that I end up like hyper focusing on a bunch of shit. And then at the same time, it's like I'm focusing on a lot of things, but on nothing at the same time. So like when that happens, everything takes you by surprise, right? That's why like the jump scares, like the whole like donations and shit like that happen. And that basically give me jump scares and shit. Like, that's why they get me so often, right? So, but it's still me, you know? For real, props to you for showing up. We appreciate it. Thank you, Jay. 45 more minutes and I'm done, or else I'm gonna stay for the whole stream. It's okay, Jay, I understand. What's your favorite Pokemon? Also, if I'm being annoying to you, you can tell me to chill it out. Oh no, it's okay, Jay, it's okay. My favorite Pokemon is actually Piplup, so it's this one. Yeah, Diogo, no, I was actually reading the chat at that moment too. But you tried. You tried. It was a good try, though. It was a great try. It was a great try. Croissant? Also, if you got to drink coffee with a friend, is this what you talk about when you got drunk coffee with friends? Wait, you get drunk coffee? Wait, what? You get drunk with coffee? Also, if you go drink coffee. Ah, wait. Also, if you got to drink coffee with your friends, is this what you talk about when you go drink coffee with friends? Yes and no. It depends. Like, it does depend, like, on what we have to talk about. You know, sometimes yes, but not all the time, because, you know, they usually, okay, so in a stream, this is a monologue, right? Like, I am yapping and I'm reading and I'm yapping to you. But at the end of the day, you guys are not directly talking to me. But when I go, you know, have a drink with my friends, in the sense of like drinking a coffee or something, they also interact with me and they also talk. So usually the conversation goes to other places, right? I haven't had any chocolate candy or anything sweet other than fruits for 4 months now. Holy shit. Can I see how Portuguese writing looks like? It's like that. For example, that says, hello, my name is Beatrice. So, yeah. Yeah. Kind of like that. Well, I was imagining if I met you on the street, how would you act? I'm imagining super shy. Not really. Depends. I mean, it kind of depends. I'll probably like, okay, so if I didn't know who you were, and depends on how you would approach me, right? Because here's the thing. I'm very like chill. Like, I'm not like, if I meet you randomly on the street and I don't know you like from anywhere, I'm not gonna be like super yapping and in your face, because 90% of the dudes will think I'm trying to like flirt with them. And as a girl, unfortunately, like, that is a reality. It's like the moment you start being nice to some dudes, they think like, oh my god, she really wants me, when that is not true. We're just being nice. So basically, like, what usually would happen is like, if you come and if you start yapping, I'm gonna, you know, be nice and yap back. But I'm not gonna be like engaging a lot in conversation, because I don't want, you know, people to get the wrong idea, because then I'm going to be labeled as the bitch for, you know, saying I wanted it and then I didn't want it, quote unquote. So yeah, but overall, it's like, it does depend a lot, like, on the way that I am approached, right? But usually I'm a yapper. Like, once I get comfortable with you, I yap a lot. You know, it's more like that. 124 points. I'm running out of points in my license. Wait, you get license points? I'm gonna be like Oni, I won't be able to drive. Well. It's not funny. It is my only argument of the no sub. Well. You want a topic? I bought a Wait, what? You brought a vibration device to your mother and you gave it to her in front of your dad. And then you told your dad you just got replaced? Honestly, if your dad is smart about this, is going to be like to snap back at you and say, I have not been been replaced, but my job has just been made easier. It do be like that. It do be like that. It do be like that, you know? Mara, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing, sweetie? Welcome, welcome. First time I failed base, honestly. Yeah. We shall win one day, yes. How you doing, Mara? Welcome in. She can't afford coffee. Actually, I don't like coffee. Imagine Valongo and Ani on the same Discord call. Oh gosh, that would be chaos. Nice jacket. Thank you. It's actually, you want to know how much this jacket cost me? I bought it in Japan for €3. And it's like literally one of my favorite jackets. I bought it, it was from H&M, but it was like on the men's section. It was kind of on sale and I was like, ooh. So I got it. So yeah. He denied me access to the laundry to clean my clothes. Well, guess you gotta walk naked now. I don't make the rules. Just don't walk in front of me, please. Like, go walk in front of your girlfriend or something. You are so sweet. I love it. Oh, thank you, Mara. I appreciate you, darling. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. How did you find me? I always love asking how people found me. I mean, if you don't mind sharing, of course. Got my ass like bikinis. I'm not nice, I'm a meanie. Okay, why the fuck are you so conscious? What made you become this way too? In what way? Sorry, what do you mean by being so conscious? Do people smoke weed over there too? How are drugs regulated there? Okay, so the way that Portuguese law works is basically like, you can, like, okay, there are some components, like, you know, cocaine, shit like that, that you cannot have them, like, you cannot be caught with them. But like weed, you know, pollen, etc., you can consume them, but you have like a limit, in the sense of like, if you, I don't know how much it is, but like, imagine that you have, I don't know, 1 kilo of pot in your home. If the police, like, or in your car, like, if the police stops you and then find that amount, they will charge you with trafficking, right? Because you cannot, so you can have to consume, but then you cannot have it like higher than that, because it's going to be considered trafficking and it is against the law. So yeah, basically you can consume it, okay? And you can actually have a lot as long as you're not caught. But if you are caught with more than, you know, the legal limit, well, then you can be, you know, yeah, basically like you can get in problems with the police. You can have them, you just can't be caught. Yeah, true, but I mean, you can also consume it and not, they won't do anything to you, so. Just randomly on Twitch. Ooh, okay, nice, nice. Well, then welcome in, Mara. I hope you enjoy your stay. Take your time, Pi, take your time. Take your time. Conscious as in awareness of oneself and overall consciousness. Perfect example of what you said, like talking to men you meet for the first time and I might think you're leading them on. I mean, I guess trauma made me very conscious, and also the fact that like I'm an overthinker, and also the fact that like the majority, like, so how do I put this? Like, I think a lot about like people's motives, right? Like, because I'm a kind of an overthinker, and yeah. So like growing up, I had a lot of dudes try to take advantage of me, and because like I have a what society considers a pretty face, I ended up like, if the moment I was being nice to someone, they would instantly be like, oh, you're so nice, and they would start like flirting with me, and I would be like, no, and then the moment I would tell them no, they would be mad at me because I led them on, when like I was just being nice, I wasn't even leading them on, right? So guys, she thinks she has a pretty face, in considering today's standards. Yeah, Bro, Kiex, I have eyes on my face. I have eyes on my face, bro. I have eyes on my fucking face. In my country, it is illegal to have drugs. Really? Can I ask where you're from, Mara? If you don't mind sharing, of course. It's me, I'm society. No, it's like, listen, I am not saying that, like, I am the prettiest girl ever. Like, I think Beyonce is a queen. Like, a lot prettier than me, 100%. But, like, I have eyes on my face. And I know that in today's societal standards, I have what you can consider, like, a pretty face. Right? Like, not stunning. I'm not like a showstopper, as in I walk down the street and like, oh my gosh, like, no, like, that's not it, right? But I'm pretty. Like, I fall into and this is not me like bragging. It's literally like I have eyes on my face. I see myself in the mirror. I know that, you know? You're like a cute Pinocchio. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I am a very cute Pinocchio. Yeah. Whenever I lie, my nose grows. You know? And to be honest, Valongo, to be honest, you wish you were like me. You wish you were also good as a Pinocchio. Because the problem is, whenever you lie, yours doesn't grow. Yours shrinks. But the bot knows. The bot knows. Yours just shrinks like that. Fuck! No! The bot is bugged. God damn it. Careful not to hit the camera base. Romania. Ooh, nice. We have a couple of people from Romania too. Nice. But yeah, it happens. No, I'm not married, Kat. Also, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. Hi, Whips. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Well met, good traveler. May your path be free of danger, your heart strong, and your journey prosperous. Come closer and warm yourself by the fire, for here you are welcome as a friend among friends. Merci. How you doing, Whips? Welcome in. How are you, sweetie? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? By the way, I was kidding. I know. I know. I was so high. Dudes try to take advantage of you. I mean, everyone in society will try to...
These stream titles are unhinged. Passing to say hi.
Hi, too. Hi, too. W2. Thank you so much for the 30 biddies. How you doing? But yeah, my stream titles, I mean, I think they're very based. You know, I think, clearly. But no, what I was gonna tell you, Jay, is that, like, I feel like everyone will try to... Not everyone, but, like, regardless of your gender, there will be people that will try to take advantage of you, like, men or women, right? And, you know, depending on your experience, you will be able to understand that earlier or faster in comparison to, you know, other things. So yeah. But yeah, that is completely normal. She is pretty. Oh, thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. But if you have an attitude, though, it goes downhill fast. I mean, of course. I mean, but here's the thing. You can be, like, the prettiest girl in the world, and if you are literally a bitch, like, you will just, like, have a miserable life. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Like... It is what it is. Like, I'm not saying that, like, you cannot, how do I say this? Like, trying to think of the word. Like, I'm not saying that you cannot, like, set your boundaries and be a little bitchy to some people that deserve it. But, like, if you're literally, like, a bitch to everyone, kind of like Karen. Like, if you are, like, really good looking, but then you're a Karen, it's like, girl, please. You know what I mean? Being cocky. But the thing about being cocky though, Jay, is that I think there's a very thin line between being confident and being cocky. And the majority of people, they often think that because you're confident, you're being cocky. And not everyone has like the mental capability to be able to distinguish both. And once again, there are people that get cocky, but there is this whole thing, you know? I wrote all names and I could only say two. Someone tell me next time. Wait, what do you mean? I'm so confused, Valongo. Oh, I just said two because it's just quicker. But how you doing, too? You have holes in your underwear. Your girlfriend spent 208. Bro, I don't understand how she could spend 280 bucks at Sephora, bro. That is so much money. But I mean, each to their own. Oh my goodness. All right, bros in the stream. We're gonna get to bed. Gonna be up at 5 in the morning. See you soon. Bye, Ani. Bye, Valong. Thank you for being here. Have a good night's sleep. I don't let the big bugs bite. Charlie, maybe he was flirting. Oh, who's Charlie? Oh, hi, Charlie. Wait, sorry. One time I met a Japanese girl and I was like, whoa, this girl is so pretty and has such a good personality. But as soon as she was mean to me, I completely lost interest. Once again, I think it depends a lot, like, on the situation. In the sense of, like, what was, like... So, some people are more sensitive than others. And I'm not calling you a sensitive person specifically, Charlie. I'm just saying that, like, people have different boundaries, right? And, I think that, once again, there's a difference between, like, being a bitch and, like, setting a boundary, for example. Like, or... Because some people, they don't really know the thing. Right? Yeah, I'm sensitive. Bro, Valong, shut up. Go sleep. I'm talking to Charlie. I'm not talking to you. But yeah, I mean, but if she was mean to you, like, then at that point, just leave. That is a red flag. Instantly. Honestly based. Like 100%. Like, for example, for me, I remember one time there was this guy and he was like interested in me. And he was like, oh, let's go for a coffee and blah, blah, blah. And like, we were not exactly friends, right? So yeah, I went to a coffee with him. And I remember like, he, like, once again, we just went out for a coffee and he spent the whole time like talking about soccer and not even like asking anything about me. And this is not me being a main character syndrome, but it's like, if you are interested in someone, like, shouldn't you at least like, oh, and what have you been up to lately? Or, oh, what would you like to do next? Or, oh, let's maybe plan like our next, you know, date or something like that, you know? No, he was just interested in talking about freaking Cristiano Ronaldo, bro. And like football and shit. And I was like, I just want to leave. Like, I just want to leave. Like, I would try to, like, talk to him about his interests and shit. And he would be like, football. Foot fucking ball. And I would be like, oh my gosh. So, yeah. Like, and by the way, and he was really hot. He was really hot. He was, like, one of the hottest guys, like, back in my elementary school. So, but yeah. Maybe we're mean because you didn't love Cristiano as much as him. He was filtering you out. Oh my gosh. But the thing is, he wasn't even talking about Cristiano, bro. I'm okay. I mean, he did talk a little bit about Cristiano, but like the majority of the time, he was talking about fucking Benfica or something like that, bro. Which is, by the way, Benfica is a football club in Portugal, so. Or I don't know, or Sporting or Porto. I don't know, like his club, whatever. But yeah, but welcome in, Charlie. So, are you saying that me telling you you're beautiful has no effect? No, not quite. So I used to have depression. So like I am. Let me put it this way. So like, when people compliment me, I say thank you. But it's kind of like a hard pill to swallow because like, logically, I have eyes on my face, so I know that I am pretty into in considering societal standards, but that doesn't mean I actually think I'm like this super pretty or something like that, right? So it's like logically, due to like, you know, the comments I receive due to my experiences, etc., I know that I fall into that category. Do I feel like I belong there? Not really, right? So so basically, like, when people compliment me, it's like, now I'm trying to change that about myself. It's kind of like, you know, a bit of a wiki because for the longest time I would always like, oh, thank you, like, I appreciate the comment, but I don't feel it, like, I don't feel like I'm pretty, or but I'm not that pretty, or but this, or but that, right? So nowadays I am trying to stick myself into being like, oh, okay, thank you, and just accepting the compliment and not putting the buts, because me putting the buts ends up making the other person feel like they're in the wrong or they're liars, and I also don't want that. So you got dimples. Yeah, actually I love my dimples, they're really cute. My personality is football, bro. Literally, Charlie, you know those girls that they're like, oh, you know, first thing they tell you when you meet them is like, oh, what's your sign? And like their whole personality is like the freaking signs and shit. Like, bro, this dude was the same with football. Like, it was crazy. What time is it there? It is 11:45. She must have went on that date with you. Bro, for real. Ah, yes, the two genders, astrology and football. Honestly based. If she's mean, just uppercut her, followed by a roundhouse kick. Damn, KX. I get more interested the meaner they are. We don't kink shame here. If she's mean to me, she's 150. I put things in higher places and don't help her. Damn. Lol, Oni maybe didn't know how to talk to a girl. Bro, he knew how to talk to a girl. He was a playboy back in like freaking elementary. Because like, here's the thing. I was like 4 years younger than him. So, and like I said, he was like the heartthrob of like my elementary school. When he left, all the girls were like, oh, but he's so tall and he's so pretty and blah, blah, blah. But yeah. But then he had like the depth of a nugget. And that is an insult to the nugget. So, needless to say that, like, I never talked to him again. Maybe you were mean because you didn't love Cristiano as much as... Oh, yeah, I read that. Worst that I had, I hit the girl with a car. Holy shit. Shut the fuck up. I can't afford nuggets. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Neither can I. Oni, you're pretty. Ignore the haters. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate you, my love. Welcome back. Bye. People like to attack the bodies of people. For me, I'm quite hairy, and some coworkers made fun of me, and I just told them I have more testosterone than them. Yeah. Like, when I was in high school, not high school, sorry, when I was in my elementary school, so, like, my dad is quite hairy. And because of that, I used to have, now I don't, because I do laser, but, like, I used to have, like, my arms filled with hairs, but like, imagine very, very hairy dark hairs, and I hated it. And people started mocking me about it. They would be like, they would call me like the werewolf and shit like that. And you reached a point where one of the dudes, like, he started like mocking me and saying like, oh, tonight's a full moon, you're gonna shift into a werewolf. And I was like, I was so pissed. Like, my period had just arrived, so I just bit his hand. I bit his hand and told him, haha, now you can't wait for the moon to arrive too, and you're gonna fucking turn into a werewolf as well, bitch. And he started crying. And then he went to like tell the teacher, and then the teacher looked at me, looked at him, and I was like, I didn't bite him. I don't know. He bit himself, bro. I didn't bite him. And like, there was no witnesses, there was no proof. So like, I was always like, my hands were clean, you know? My hands were clean. So, yeah. How many grades are in elementary school over there? So our elementary school goes from 5th grade till the 9th grade. I think, or is that basic school? What do you call it? Because I don't know the translation to English. Wait, elementary school years, Portugal. Okay, no, then it's wrong. Then what is the other one? Before high school and after elementary school. Yeah, because we call it basic. Yeah, so then I am correct. 7, 12. No, because the secondary, no. Secondary is high school. High school is from from the 9th to the 11th. No, sorry, from the 10th to the 11th. Yeah, okay, so basically, okay, so Jay, our elementary school is equal to your primary school. Your middle school is our elementary school. And then our high school, your high school is our secondary school, which is like, so it goes from like basic school, it's from the 1st grade to like, so it's 1st grade to 4th, then 5th grade to the 9th is elementary school, and then the secondary, and then high school is from the 10th grade to the 12th. Oh god. Yeah. So I beat him when I was like in my elementary school. So I was like, what, 12, 13, something like that. Yeah, no. Okay, no, listen. So when I said he was hot, it's in the sense of like, I was in my 6th grade and he was in the 9th. So he was actually about to leave. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of girls at the time liked him and found him really attractive, even younger kids, like even younger girls. Like everyone knew him. He was like the popular kid, you know? No, because he never, here's the thing, like he only talked to me, like, I think it was after I was 18. I think he talked to me when I was what, like 19 or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But either ways, it was also not that important. But and also don't use that word, KeyX, please. Because I'm just going to clean that. But don't use that word, okay? Use PDF file if you have to say, like PDF. It's okay. No, it's okay. No problem. It's just because of Twitch, you know? Ani be like, no one's gonna believe you. Yeah. No, listen, I am a little bit bitchy when people are mean to me. That's the thing. Like, I'm not settling. Hi, Tiggs. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi. Like, I don't settle. It's like, if you're being mean to me, I'm gonna be worse to you. Like, it is what it is. Like, I remember one time, like, this dude, he took my wallet and then he stole my kiss. Like, he literally grabbed my wallet, and because he was taller and like stronger, he was just like holding the wallet here, and I was like, give it back, and then like he just grabbed my cheek and he just like kissed me. I beat him up. I beat that motherfucker up. I beat him up so bad. Like, I slapped him so bad that like his, like, bro, he was seeing us, bro. I was on him, and then like my professor arrived and she was like, what's happening? And I was like, nothing. And then like he started like snitching to the professor, saying like, oh, she's beating me up. And then my professor was like, you know what? I think you deserved it, probably. Because he was like one of the dudes that was always making shit and being a dick to everyone. So she was just like, you know what? You probably deserve it. She's not beating people up without a reason. So yeah. Sometimes violence is the answer, indeed. Hi, Danny. How you doing? Thank you for the poster check. Thank you. Nine minutes to go. It's okay, Jay. If you have to go, it's okay. I understand. You're beating boys up too? Bro, I beat boys and women. I don't care. You disrespect me, I BOAs. Now, it's like I say, like, I am not a violent person at all. But I don't settle in the sense of, like, if you treat me like shit, I will literally treat you worse. I am sorry. It is the way it is. Like, if you cannot handle the heat, then get out of the fucking kitchen. Like, it is just that simple. And this is not, like, me saying that, like, okay, like, I don't think I am a bitch, quote unquote. I think I'm a bit bitchy, but I don't think I'm a bitch, right? That's the thing. So, show your fighting stance. I did kickboxing for 2 months, okay? Fear me. I always felt that you were so much nicer. I am nice. That's the thing, Jay. Like, I am nice. But if people... Okay, see it like this, Jay. Imagine this scenario. Imagine that some random person, dude or a girl, right? Like, imagine you're in a relationship, for example, and some random girl comes in and just kisses you out of the blue. Are you not gonna push her away? Like, for example? Are you not gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck? Or like if a random girl comes up to you and just like hurts your junk. Like imagine she goes and kicks you in the balls. What you gonna do? Are you just not gonna do anything? Like if another dude, for example, comes in and kicks you in the balls? Are you gonna settle and be like, oh yeah? Like, no! Like if people are mean, sometimes you gotta be mean back. Like it is what it is. That doesn't make you a mean person, right? But like, you gotta defend yourself. So it is literally just that. Oh, Thug Life, wait, let me grab the glasses. I think I placed them here. I don't remember. They're here. The glasses. One more time. Wow. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Tell us your combo. There is no combo. I am the combo. I feel like you are going to beat me up. No. Listen, here's the thing. I am not a violent person. You know? And I don't make reasons up. But that's the thing. If you are an asshole, it is what it is. Oni would die in the first day. Wait, what? Would you consider joining the next Minecraft 500 versus 500 thing? I think they're planning a 700 versus 700 or something. Really? Yeah, I think I would die in the first day, honestly. That is very based. Can I ask a favor? Of course, Tiggs. What you need? Can I get 80 bucks? 80 bucks, you said. 80 bucks. You want 80 bucks? Of course you can. Of course you can. Let me get you 80 bucks, honey. It's okay. It's okay. I'll give you 80 bucks. Wait. Wait. Can't see shit. I'm doing it for you, Tiggs. Wait. There we go. Beautiful. Bro, if I ever, like, saw such a beautiful, like, thing, like, I've never seen it. Like, it doesn't exist, chat. Look at that. Look at this. Right? Bro, I don't think I have the thing that I need to. Wait. Bro, it's being hard with these glasses, but I am doing my best here. Wait. I am doing my best with the tools I have been given, chat. And I'm being quick about it. Like, I've been quick feet. Quick feet. Okay, I'm almost done. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, shit. There you go. More or less. And then we do this. No, oh my god, I fucked up. Can I delete it? Control Z? Okay, I kind of Control Z'd it. Wait. There we go. So. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Look at that. There you go. There you go, Tiggs. This is for you. There you go. There you go. 40 bucks for 80 bucks for you. Look at that. Ow! 80 bucks. I think I might have to keep them for you making me sneeze onto the mic. But yeah, that's Oni Washington. Oni Washington. And yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm an artist, Jay. I actually write books and I also do art too. But yeah. Thank you for the blessings. And it's okay, Jay. Have a good night, sleep tight, and let the big bugs bite. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good night, sweetie. Mwah. Now, hi Sue, how you doing? Welcome in, and welcome in Bunny as well. Chocolate, I want candy. What type of candy would you like? There is a watch hour command. Yes, it's watch time. It's exclamation point watch time, I think. I bid you to have a lovely evening back at work now. It's okay, Pie Spy. Thank you so much for the company. Mwah, I appreciate you. Have a good day at work. 4, 6. Left, right, left, right, left, right, go. Yeah, I write books. I know. Crazy. I mean, I try to at least, but haven't been writing in a while, but yeah, I like writing as well. One of my favorite things to do, actually. Yeah, there you go. See, watch time. And then mine is 2 months. Two months, 1 day and 10 hours. That is a lot of hours. Been watching your own stream? Yeah. Indeed. Bro. You were actually pooping, bro? No way. Sorry, it's just this is important. Okay, sorry. I'm back. Hi Skulls, how you doing? Welcome in. Meow. Oni, can I invite my friend Hubert? Hubert? I mean, you can. Slay. Hi Bruninho, how you doing? Welcome in. I was keyboarding, yes. Jay Sime's up, yeah. Oh my god, okay, let me put that one. Whole lot of money on this motherfucker. Actions. Oh, I have to sign in, wait. Add to. This one? Confirm. There we go. There you go. There you go, bestie. You were, yeah. I'm tired as fuck. I just left work and I have to go back in 6 hours. Yeah, I have a headache too, so we're vibing. Hi, Tulio. How you doing? Please keep the chat in English, but welcome in. How are ya? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, sweetie? How you doing? How you doing? No, it's because, like, the reason why I was typing is because I have, what? Bro, like, I'm so confused right now, wait. Wait, sorry, I just... Well, okay, yeah, no, this is like a sponsorship thing, and I'm just so confused with a certain thing here, but anyways, it's okay, Tilly, don't worry about it. It's normal, because I know that when people, like, they learn that I am Portuguese, their first thing is like, oh yeah, let me just, you know, talk in Portuguese, because, like, I do understand Portuguese, I do understand what you said, and for those of you who didn't, he said, hey there, it's my first time here, but it's mostly, like, just because, like, my community has a lot of, like, you know, people from everywhere. It's not everyone Portuguese and shit, so yeah, that's why I always like to try to have everyone with, you know, talking the same language, which is, like, English, which by the way, like, you can, like, imagine that you don't know a specific, like, word, like, in English, you can use Portuguese, like, I'm not gonna ban your tummy out for that, but, like, try your best to not use Portuguese, kind of, you know, it's always hard at first. Yeah, we're international, basically. Like, we have people from India, we have people from South Africa, we have people from the States, so, like, we have people from everywhere, so from the UK, you know, so we have people everywhere. Makes sense. Yeah, thank you for understanding, because once again, I know that, you know, it might not be, I'm the token American. Yeah, yeah, indeed you are. Indeed you are, bro. You can insult the streamer in Portuguese, bro. So Bruno said you can insult the streamer in Portuguese with accent from the north. You will gain BIP. I have no idea what that means. Brain is too fucked to think on English, bro. Keep the chat in English, Bruno. Bring up the cheeseburgers, fast food, pounds or miles. I got you, bro. Legit. Like, legit, because, like, I don't know those shits, like, those things, you know. But anyways, guys, I don't want to be that person, but we might have to end up earlier today, because, like, my headache is a bummer. It is a bummer. It's VIP with northern accent. Beep. Bro, like, oh my gosh, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Can you spray the camera again? Where's my sub at, Vicky? Where my sub at? No goblin sushi. Bro, that's the thing that I wanted to do. That's the thing is, I have an issue with it. And I'm talking like with the sponsorship dudes for it. That's what I was typing. Tully, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Just one? Yeah, because Beaky said that if I spray the camera with water, he would give me a sub. I'm still waiting. And now he's asking me to spray the camera again. So, tell me, Diog, how can I help you? Look at you organizing sponsorships. Bro, it's not even organizing sponsorships. Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. I haven't sent you the thing, but I have it. I have it noted. I will give you the key. So I have the key, and I'll give it to you, and you can activate it on Steam. Basically. I will send you a DM. Okay, this week has been very hectic. I'm so sorry. You are the problem, thank you. But how you doing, Pink? Welcome in. And Tully, once again, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay, sorry. Like I'm just talking to the dude because he's not actually responding me really quickly, and I'm like, holy shit. Sorry. Scammer, no scamming, nah. Yeah, no, it's okay, Diog. You don't have to. Usually when kids run out, people let us know in the gesture. Ah. It's for the goblin. No, because basically what's happening is that like that I wanted to do like the sponsorship for the video game today, so the game that I mentioned to you guys like on Discord. And at the time, like I told him that that's like kind of what I wanted to do. But I had no key. Like when I went to to redeem the key was not there. Like it had run out. And I was like, holy shit, what do I do now? And then it appeared saying like, oh, you have max claims, so like I cannot redeem anymore. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, and so yeah, I was DMing him, and yeah, he told me that he's going to try to get more keys from the developer so that, you know, I can actually make the content, because otherwise I can't. So yeah. How is that possible? What? Sorry, Tulio. I'm confused. But yeah, I know, Pink. They grew up so fast, right? Yeah. I mean, listen. It actually, like, it's not a lot, but I did do some monies out of it. So, yeah, it was good. I also got like it was really weird though, but like I got this email that everything looked legit. But then something tipped me off. And I don't know if it's legit anymore or not. And I'm like, that's suspicious. So basically, like, what happened was that, like, someone sent me an email for me to stream a game, and then they asked how much I would charge, and I told them how much I would charge, and they were like, oh yeah, we can totally do that. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they told me to go to their website and to sign up. But then when you signed up, you had to sign up with your Twitch account. Like, you had to connect your Twitch account to that website. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if I trust that. So then I sent an email back saying, like, I'm not comfortable with it. So, please let me know, how you want to progress with the sponsorship, like through email or like through my Discord or something. They haven't replied back yet. But like, the site looks very legit, but at the same time, it's like, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know if I trust. And I'm really afraid of losing my Twitch account, so fuck no. Everything on the internet is true. You should definitely trust it. Bro, as if. Hi, man. How you doing? Welcome in. I am doing good. How about you, darling? Hello. But yeah, basically that's what I was seeing, kinda. That's what I was like trying to understand that was happening over there. But yeah, because like that sponsorship like that we did actually did somewhat well. Like, I actually got a little bit of money from it, so it was nice. So now I'm thinking like our Variety Friday is probably going to be like, what do you call it? Is probably going to be what's the word? Like these types of sponsorship videos, and then I'll try to post like once per week maybe. And then you guys, give love to the videos. But don't trust Sony. She's asking you to connect to Discord. Wait, what? What do you mean, Bruno? More or less trying to hold it together. Honestly, base, Digo. You know why? My head hurts like a bitch today. So, I kind of feel you. Like, I have a massive headache too. So, I totally get you. You are not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Type shit, Kaiser's like, no, then I have to go to college. I mean, you should go to college. You cannot be skipping your college like that. Like, what do you mean? You don't have college Friday? What? Like, you don't have it as in you actually don't have it? Or you're just saying that so you can stay and I will not nag you about it? Need help to hold it? Oh my god. Relationships make a guy's head go boom. Want to talk about it? Hi, Beat. How you doing? Welcome in. My head hurts, but I'm okay. How about you? But yeah, relationships are fucked. But what happened? What happened? Tell us. I'll give you dating advice. Starting with fuck everything. Don't have a relationship, bro, Bruno. Your advices are as good as drinking sewage water. I was gonna say drinking pina colada with something, but honestly, pina colada is goated, so I could talk about it. Well, feel free to, it's fine. Feel free to talk about it. Once again, like, my energy is not, like, I'm usually way more energetic, Digo, but, like, I have a massive headache, like I mentioned, so. Oni dating show when? Bro. Take your time, Pi, take your time. That would be goated. Should we make, like, Twitch love on Twitch. Twitch on the loves. Something like that. I will resume it then to not give a boring time. Yeah, feel free to. Friday and Saturdays are weekend. Ah, okay. Oh, cool. Oh, then you will be able to be here like all the, or almost all the day Saturday maybe. For the 12-hour stream? I need to know now. No, can you love me again? Bro, I do need, you know what I need, chat? I need to start trying to get more sponsorships though. Honestly, that is based. And I need to start putting more videos out. Terrible. Any relationship advice with Morais would be goats, bro. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Hi Hawk, how you doing? Welcome in. Hi. Play more games? The thing is, I do often play like, so here's the thing. I usually do like 1 hour to 2 hours of yapping every stream, and then we have like 2 hours, 3 hours of gameplay, right? So that does like the 5 hours that we usually do of streaming, like 4 or 5 hours. So in a way, like I do play games, like I do play Minecraft, I do play other shit, but it's like, you know. Okay, so I've been dating a girl for 7 months, where 4 months were until now on a break. She didn't want to talk to me, and like a month ago I discovered it was because she lost her feelings for me. Until now I still can't get to talk to her in real life and put an end point on it. And it's just melting my head one day at a time. So, you dated her for 7 months. But 4 from those 7 months, you actually were not dating. I mean, you were dating, but like, here's the thing. When you say you're on a break, like when you go on a break is like a week thing. Maximum a month. Like, you're not gonna be 4 months on a break. That's what I was thinking, Okram. Like, were you actually really in a relationship? Like, fully? Maybe in your head you were, Digo, by the way, for sure. But perhaps in her head she wasn't. And honestly, listen, the way that I see it as good riddance. Honestly. Because that girl is a walking red flag. So just the way that I see it, just be thankful and be grateful that it's fucking over. Because honestly, like, yeah, more time in the break than the relationship itself. Exactly. Like, just, I know it's shitty, by the way. I know it's shitty. In the sense of like, maybe like you did really like her and you were really like, you really had feelings for her and shit, but like, some people are just not worth your heart. And I know it's a sad thing to understand, but it is. Just like how some people are not worth of your kindness, not everyone is worthy of your heart. And clearly that girl is unworthy of your heart and of your time and of your love and of your affection and of everything you have to give her. So, honestly, good riddance. Like, just, I know it's hard, but just try to forget about it. You know, you do you, because eventually you're gonna forget about it. You know? How do I sub? You go to the subscribe button, BK. You click the button, exactly. Bro, I'm holding myself not to make jokes with serious moment. Cut her loose and move on, bro. This is not even a situationship, let alone a relationship. Exactly. Exactly. I love how Alex is always so afraid of Pi, of being like, Pi, don't ban me. But yeah. But yeah, KX, if it was just a play more, I think it would be easier. But the problem is just like, I don't, as a small streamer, like I don't have like a lot of viewers. And I think that's like usually what brands are looking for. And that's also like a factor, you know. Basically, I need to get kind of more viewers, you know. So that's what I mean. It's like a Ross thing. What do you mean a Ross thing? Hi Freddy, how you doing? Welcome in, my love. You had a 3-month fling and it took 4 months for both of you to come to terms with it. Damn. Good, Freddie. I'm glad to know you're doing well. Hi, Rico. How you doing, sweetie? You gotta relax with these titles. Bro, my title is very innocent. I don't know what you're talking about, Rico. I know it's hard, but just forget about it. Opa, obrun. Exactly. It was a little fucked up because the first 3 months were really good and she really liked me, and for some reason she just lost her feelings, and instead of breaking up with me, made me wait until like 1 month ago to know it because she lost her feelings, and until now I waited to try to get her email live and talk, and it's supposed to be Monday, but yeah, I already know how it ended. Yeah, listen, dude. Like I said, for me, the way that I see it as a good riddance. You know, some people will show you the best parts of the world, others will show you the worst, but you need people to show them both to you. Because you will never know the best if you don't know the worst, and you will never know the worst if you do not feel the best. So the way that I see you, the way that I see it is like, at least this happened after 3 months. You see what I mean? At least that. Right? I only fear two things, God and pie. Matter of fact, I'm not that afraid of God anymore since after meeting Pie. Damn. It was a tough 4 months. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Can we all submit our online helpline requests? I mean, if you want to, it's fine. No, but I understand how it is. Like, I can... let me put it this way. Like, when I was in high school, like, there was this guy, and I started liking him a lot. And he would, like, not gaslight me, but, like, he would kind of pretend to like me back. Kind of, like, he would be nice to me, and he would keep me, like, on the loop for a while. And then, you know, this went on for, like, 3 months. And then after 3 months, he kind of got tired of me. And at that point in time, like, he started ghosting me and, like, avoiding me and shit. Like, we were not in a relationship, but, like, he was literally, like, trying to get me to like him and, you know, doing all of this. And I think that, like, at the end of the day, like, what ended up happening is that I found him in the students' council thing, talking with, you know, his friends after telling me he was, like, super busy. And I was like, oh, so this is what you mean. And that's when I realized he was ghosting me. He did not care. So yeah, it is a bit of a reality shock, but, you know, sometimes, like I said, sometimes it is necessary. Sometimes it is, unfortunately, very much necessary. You'll be back, girl. You'll be back, girl. You'll be at... I totally need to pee, by the way. Like, I have so much pee. I'm about to give birth to baby Jesus, man. I'm gonna give birth to baby Jesus of peeing. Playlists. Wait. Thank you for the CPs, Freddy. I have no water. I also have to go grab water. What you like? Can't I... Shuffle playlist? No. Okay. Okay. Bro, I cannot stretch. I need to go pee, y'all. Like, continue chatting among yourselves. I will be right back. You guys are gonna get, like, Ani shorts a little bit while I'm gone. But I'm gonna be here, though. Billy's so
I'll
skinny,
be back.
you can hear Minecraft skeleton sounds when she walks by. Motherfucker. What? What? How did they get in? See that? I wanted to get those. Stop snorting angrily. They cannot open doors, can they? What? What? How did they get in? Chat, how did they get in? They can open doors? Nah, bro. That's wild. I closed the door. They can open doors? Why did no one tell me they could fucking open doors? I asked if they could open doors. Everyone proceeds to... Oh my god, there's no fucking creepers in Nether. Why were you silent? On Twitch, I had so many moments during the stream where there were no viewers. By the way, like, you can have a lot of viewers and your chat can still be as dead as a corpse. Because that's the reality, right? Like, if you do not foment conversation, for example, if I was streaming right now, if I was just like playing and not chatting with you and not asking random shit that maybe you will think of interacting with, I assure you that my chat would be super dead. Because that's what happens when there's no interaction between, you know, the community and the streamer. A lot of communities and a lot of streamers, they're just there chilling and they treat this like, oh yeah, no, I just need to be playing the game. Like, no, you need to be creating the content. If I wanted to see just the gameplay, I would do a playthrough. Like, I would go to YouTube. I wouldn't need you specifically.
You're killing people. No, I'm killing boys. Boys are just placeholders. They come and they go.
Oh, Ani's so humble about humor art. No, I'm not. Listen, I am very self-conscious about my art. I always think it's so I always like to say that I did it, and then people say like, oh, it's cute, and then I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much, and then it makes me happy. And that's the truth. I could be here and I could be lying to you and saying like, oh no, I just say it because, you know, like, no, I'm truthful. I'm honest. It's the truth. I do it because I want to be complimented on my emotes because they were really hard work. It took me so long to make them. Like, everything in this stream, it took me so long to make them. I made everything in like 6 months. It took me so many hours. So I want compliments for it because I am very self-conscious about my art and I always think it's shit. That's the truth. Bro, is this how rich
Emotional damage.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
A few moments later.
Chat, we are about to be hella poor. I'm clicking it. I checked out. Oh my god. Oh, look at the amount of stuff. It doesn't even fit inside the game's warehouse. Bro, is this how rich people feel? Rich people have space? That's even worse, bro. There's another guy over there. Let's put the boats down. Oh, there's no creepers in the nether. Is he aggroed? Okay, he's aggroed. He's aggroed, chat. No. Oh my. Oh! No, 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 no. Get in the boat. 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 Please, 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 please get in the boat. Please get in the fuck boat. Oh my god, he's in the boat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's in the boat. He's in the boat. He's in the boat. He's in the boat. And he dropped a pearl. Oh my god. We have 1 pearl. We just need 16 more, guys.
Something is wrong.
This so scared me.
The world is set to single player.
I'm back.
At least
I have peed. Bro, I swear to god, I was about to die from the sheer amount of pee I had in me. Holy shit. Okay, you guys are just spamming. Okay, slay. Thank you for the CPs, Freddy. Okay, let me pull you guys back here. You make me feel good. Okay. Now let me see where I stayed. We're streaming without a streamer. We don't need AI to replace you. Damn. Okay, let me see. But yeah, like I said, Digo, it's the way that I see it is just good riddance. I have never been in a relationship, so I'm totally immune to love drama. Damn. Small streamer in real life and on Twitch. That is true, Okram. That is true. I'm happy being single. My last relationship made me so happy not being in one. And if it did, Pi, holy shit. Your last relationship, like... Whew. Well. Oni, ban Pi right now. You put a video of me in the short reacts without me knowing? But do you want the video to be taken out? I mean, we can take the video out if you don't want it to be passed on stream. Good night, Bruno. Sleep tight. Thank you for the company, sweetie. I thought she's back. I thought the shorts were still going. What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? Create a Discord for dating stuff? You think so? I don't know. Because you can talk about that in the lounge, though. That's the thing. Like, the reason why I don't want to put, like, a channel for everything is because I did that when I did my first server, and basically no one talked in any channel. So I'd rather have, like, one channel, like, which is a lounge where you can talk about anything you freaking want. And, you know, if eventually reaches a point where, like, we have so many chatters at the same time that, like, the conversations get lost in translation, then maybe I can consider creating specific channels for certain, you know, talked topics. But hi Shrimp, how you doing? Welcome in, my love. Like, I'm 22 and she's 19, and I am supposed to be her first relationship, so I don't know if I should have seen it coming. I don't think it's like, in that specific scenario, I don't think it's really a matter of age. Like, when I was 18, I dated a guy that was 21 or 22, something like that too. So, you know, and he was completely toxic. So I don't think it's like a matter of like the age specifically. I think maybe it's more the... I think it's more like... Sometimes, like, when people are young, they make foolish decisions, and maybe she was one of them. You know, maybe she was not prepared to be in a relationship in the first place. I'm still thinking about my ex who cheated on me with my cousin first and then my best friend. KX, good riddance. Holy shit. Crazy. So you met her in September. Okay, so okay. Interesting. Take your time, Freddy. Just playing safe? Wait, what were you trying to see? I am so confused. I didn't get it. Bro, when I hear something more fucked up, I was in a relationship for 4 years. I ended like 2-3 years ago, and I still refuse to get over it, even after having another relationship in the meantime. So my grand plan is to fuck self-respect and boundaries. I'm gonna buy a bouquet of flowers and visit her on my birthday using all my manipulative tools to maybe rekindle something. But why though, Alex? But that's the thing, like, but why would you do that? I feel like that's a bit foolish, no? Like, I don't know the relationship specifically, but like, I think that, so the way that I see it, I think that relationships, when a relationship ends, a relationship ended. I'm not saying that you cannot go back to the relationship eventually if fate is as kind as it wants to be. But it ended for a reason, right? And trying to like force it again, I would never date someone that was a minor, or if I was 27 and she was 18 feels weird. Yeah, no, but here's the thing. Even if she was 17 and you were like 20, I don't think that's problematic. I think the problematic here would be like, so you will only be addressed as a PDF if there's a 5-year difference. So if you are within the 5-year difference, so like, if, let's say that you have like, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So yeah, so for example, imagine that, you know, she was 17 and you were 21. You are still in that 5-year gap. So it's still fine, right? Danza kuduro. But yeah, I do understand you as well. What do you mean you guys want the freaking toxic exes? That's crazy. I just found about it because I still hadn't hoped that it could be fixed, even with all the red flags. You know, hope is the last one to die. You know, Diego, that's the thing. I see her every day in university. It's going to take some time. Honestly, like, just, I feel you. Like, I understand in a way, not fully, because I've not experienced what you have experienced, but like, I feel you. I feel part of what you feel, kind of. And I kind of understand where you're coming from. But I think that on the long run, you're going to see that it was a good riddance situation, you know? You're also stuck on something after 2 years after ending. Oh my gosh. Do I have to beat all of you up just so you guys can get over, you know, the girls, and so that you guys can start valuing yourselves more? Oy, oy, oy. The girl who treated me best was the only girl I pushed away. Yeah, sometimes you do be like that. You do be like that. Welcome back, Pi. Hi, Artie. Welcome back. I just started a relationship discussion. It's okay, Digo. Yeah, exactly. That's what I agree with, Alex. We're streaming without a streamer. Good dude. Yeah. Bruno, that's too much. Chill. But yeah, after all of this makes me feel like it was my fault because this was the third time someone lost their feelings for me for no reason. I'm starting to not believe it. Okay. Let me tell you something, Digo. Let me tell you on a little secret. So, when a girl says she wants some space or some time, 95% of the cases, and the reason why I'm saying 95% of the cases is because there is a small percentage of like not being the case, okay? But that is very rare. So usually when a girl or a guy, by the way, as well, when there's this conversation of I need some time to work on myself type shit, 95% of the time it's because they are making you the back burner. They're basically making you the option B. Like they need time to see if it works with someone else. Okay? And in the fact that it lasted, like the time lasted for 4 months, I highly believe that was the case. Because here's the thing. I've had situations where I personally have asked for time. I remember like this was the only time I dated with a guy that was younger than me. And this was like when I was 18 and he was 17, something like that. Or like I was 19 and he was 18, something like that. And I remember he was so overbearing. Like I felt like a bird in a cage, and like he would spam me. Like I was at work and he would be like spamming me all the time, like sending me messages being like, oh, but what about this and what about that, why are you not responding, blah blah blah, like very naggy. And it reached a point where I literally told him like, bro, I need some time. Like I need some time because I don't know if I, honestly, like I don't know, like I need some time. And it's not like I had another person inside or another man that I was interested in. Like that was not it at all. But like I just needed time away from all of his nagging, right? But I'm not saying that, all the girls are like this, because that's not true, right? I would be lying to you, and I don't like lying about this shit. So the thing is, some girls and some boys, they will do this. They will say like, oh yeah, I need some time, but that time is actually for trying to get someone else, or because they found someone else that's more interesting and that fits them better, right? Instead of just breaking off the relationship, right? Kind of like how some people think that just because you're giving some space, that is code for fucking other people, for example, so yeah, this to say that like it's always a red flag when that happens. It's always a red flag when that happens. And I think that it's not your fault that she can't resolve herself, right? One thing is, if the person loses feelings for you because your personality changed, like if you tell me, like if you do an introspect analysis on yourself, and if you tell me like, oh yeah, I think like when I started meeting her and when I started being with her, like I liked her, and I showed her this part of me that it doesn't fully correspond to the reality, because some guys are like this, and some girls as well. Like they show you the good parts in the first months, and then it's completely different personality, right? In that way, maybe it's a you problem. Like it is 100% a you problem, right? But if you tell me, no, like I keep the same thing, like I did the same thing, I treated her nice, I was nice, blah, 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 then at that point, it's not a you problem. It's a her problem. It's your partner's problem. Like they are the ones that need to resolve themselves. Like you do not need to babysit them and to be their mother or their father. Like you don't have to, right? And you cannot be blaming yourself because of that. Just like you cannot be blaming, for example, I was very, like in my relationships, I was very often cheated, like on, right? So because of that, like, is it my fault that I've been cheated on? No. People are bitches. People are assholes. It's their fucking fault. Like, that speaks a lot more about the person's character than mine. So do not have this self-doubt on yourself that like, oh, yeah, it's my fault. Like, it is not your fault, Digo. It is not. And don't believe for a second that it is. What part of me being toxic and not respecting boundaries led you to believe I had changed them? Watch my most recent reel. Oh, God. Okay, it's not actually him. Okay. 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 It's fine. I will check it on React when we do it, but yeah. Okay. Imagine being a child of a toxic relationship. That's me. Oh boy. I'm so sorry, Beat. Because I realize I don't want to move on and I'm too stubborn to apply my brain on logical matters. Well, then even if you try doing that, Alex, that's not gonna work. You gotta fix your own shit first. What if I'm 34 and 5 and she's 40? She's already over the legal limit, so you're fine. Also, because I didn't find happiness in anything else substantial, even though I juggled quite some stuff, like hobbies, relationships, etc., goals and stuff. Yeah, but here's the thing, Alex. If you can't find a happiness in anything else substantial, that is a you problem. In the sense of, like, even if you go back to her, and even if you guys go back together, you are not going to feel fulfilled. Because here's the thing, even if you think that your fulfillment and your happiness is bounded by said person or by said thing, you are never going to be fully fulfilled and fully happy. You'll always feel void. Because you as an individual come first and foremost before anything else in this world. Right? It's the same thing. There's a lot of people that tell me like, oh, you should not, like, you should put your partner first. Fuck no. You need to put yourself first. Then your partner. Exactly, Kies. But you need to put yourself first, then your partner, and then everything else that comes, you know, eventually. Right? Like, it do be like that. It do be like that. Because otherwise, you will never be able to resolve yourself. And I'm not being rude, by the way, or mean, or I'm trying to hurt you. That's not it. But it's like, I'm just trying to kind of make you understand that, like, your happiness is not dependent on the person. Right now, your happiness is dependent on the perception of what you felt in the past with that person. That will definitely not be the same as to what will happen if you guys go back together again. Because the feelings will be different because shit has already happened. Shit has already hit the fan once because you broke up. Right? Otherwise, you still be together. So, things are not going to be the same. And even if you feel like, oh yeah, at first it's going to be great, it will reach a point where you're going to realize, oh shit, actually that's not as good as I thought it would be. You know? So, MILF status. Basically, I tried the democratic solutions and they didn't work. Also therapy for a year. At some point, I just decided now being communist is more fun, so I must start World War III on my ex. Oh gosh. Someone over here has some BDSM kinks. Oh my goodness. Oh, that quote is crazy, Pie. To be honest, what hurted me the most was me working yesterday in something of a university with her, and she disappeared for some moment to go drink, and when I was serving drinks, I see her coming, hugging, and holding the arm of a guy all the time. It was kind of heartbreaking since we haven't broken up yet. Yeah, so she's a cheater, basically, Digo. Yeah, she's a cheater. Good riddance. Good riddance. Bitches be manipulative. For real. Welcome back, Freddy. Yeah, the last part is very fucked up. All these horror love stories are making me feel better. I did not go into any relationship. Relationships are supposed to be easy, though. Like, once you find someone that's nice, it's going to be easy. You're gonna see. When me and my ex gave it a break, we started seeing each other. Then she stabbed me some more. Wait, what? I feel like I didn't change nothing. Sometimes I didn't have that much time to be with her because of spending time with family. But still in your break, I still kept my promise and given her favorite chocolate before her test. So I feel like I didn't change nothing about how I was with her. Yeah, but here's the thing, sometimes not having a change is also not, like, ideal. So kind of like, sometimes, like, you start a relationship in the first 3 months is all great and dandelions and shit, but then, you know, if you do not spice up the relationship, like if you do not chase after her as like you did, some girls will get tired, quote unquote. And it's not exactly like on you, it's also because they don't know how to be in relationships, in my opinion. But yeah, but I understand. Just my advice is literally like, work on yourself, see what you could have done better, like look back, see what you could have done better, and make it better for the next person that will come, because someone will come. I'm mentally strong, don't worry, let's fucking go. Not a philosophy. Socrates who? Honestly, I don't think a secondhand girl. She got a new boyfriend last I checked. So by rekindle, I don't mean it romantically. I just needed a part-time no commitment. Ah, got it. Hi Ray, how you doing? Welcome in. In Europe, we don't have bedrooms without windows. I would go crazy. You know I'm European, right, Ray? You know I'm European, right, Ray? How you doing, though, girl? I mean, I don't know if you're a girl, sorry. How you doing, love? Let's stick with that. How you doing, love? Welcome in. But you do know I'm European, right? I'm Portuguese, and I actually have a window. It's this thing. This is a window. And this is a duplex, so like it's basically like an attic. That's why there's no windows, but like all my other rooms have windows. You know? But yeah. You're Portuguese, stop with that Americans, European. I was answering Ray. I was answering Ray Beat. What do you mean? Yeah, and this is not my bathroom as well. Yeah, for sure. There's a couch, so. Yeah, so Cram. My bedroom has a big window, that's true. Thanks, it helped talking about it, but what you said is true. I feel like I don't spice it up and just keep being the friendly, try to be funny guy. Sometimes I feel like I am. Digo, you want to know something nice. I'm gonna teach you. Girls, they come with cheat codes. A lot of guys, they complain that they cannot get girls and that they, you know, they don't know how to spice a relationship. They don't know how to do any of that, okay? Here's the thing, though. We come with an instruction material. Like, we come with instructions, basically. That's what I mean. We come with instructions. And what I mean by this is, if you go buy, like, any romance book catered for girls, like written by women and catered for women. So like, for example, go buy, I actually have a lot, like go buy, like, oh, what's the name of it? A Court of Thorns and Roses, whatever. Right. For example, right? Or go, for example, see like anime catered for women, like shoujo anime. But mostly the books is better, because here's the thing. You can be a golden retriever, and there's no problem in you being a golden retriever, which is basically like that type of person that's always there to help you out and blah blah blah, and being the nice guy. But here's the thing. Women really enjoy golden retrievers, but at the end of the day, golden retrievers are still dogs. Which means they're still an animal that should still be wild and tamed, right? So imagine this scenario. Like, how do I put this? Imagine this. You give her her favorite chocolate before the test, before the exam, right? And then before, like, you know, once the exam ends, you just say like, oh, maybe like the night before, you say like, oh, tomorrow go dress nicely. It's gonna be like, what do you mean nicely? Go dress nicely. Like, go like as pretty as you want to be. And then after the exam, you're like, okay, now you're coming with me. Oh, where are we going? You'll see. for example. And then you go like to a restaurant with or whatever, right? Or like you drag her to a park, whatever it might be, like surprise, you know, like the surprise factor. So basically what this means is like you as a guy, you can be a golden retriever and you can be really nice, right? You can still like be very friendly and giving like that back to her. But at the end of the day, you have to kind of show like this authority, this need, this like, you know, if I want to, I can snap, but not a bad snap, not like a red flag, right? Kind of like imagine, how do I put this? Imagine that you're doing a makeup session, like a makeout session, not a makeup, sorry, a makeout session, right? And you're really digging it, right? You're really digging it. And like you're in the couch and you just like, you have a moment and you grab her by the butt and you put her on top of you. Like even with your clothes on, whatever, right? Like that possessiveness, for example, like that wild card is what usually keeps people hooked. Like the fact of like, oh, you know, this is like, I was not expecting this because like you're this golden retriever, but then you're like raw. You see what I mean? And if you read, like I was saying, like if you read girls' books, I know it's probably going to be a bit boring, but like if you read a couple of them, you will understand like what I mean by this, right? Because like in these books, like you will have like someone, like you will have a character that is very like highly devoted to the girl, but that is very golden retriever sometimes, right? But then at the same time, like he's going to be very raw and very like rough, not rough in a bad way, right? And of course, like ignore the red flags because like those books are filled with red flags. Like I remember like Haunting Adeline, which is like one of the most stalked books. The guy is so toxic. He stalks her everywhere. It's crazy. But like that out of the picture, ignoring the toxic flags, like focus more on like what they do in the sense of like taking her here, going there. Bro, Carden, Rock, Carden is Carden. Carden, don't talk to me about Carden. Don't talk to me about Carden. Like you know? So yeah, this to say that like you can, even if you are, like even if that's your personality, these are things that will basically keep a girl hooked, kind of. Because at the end of the day, you're still like showing effort and once again, like and also by another thing, then I don't know if you are like this, but like a lot of the times golden retrievers boyfriends, what they do is kind of like, oh, whatever you want to do. Oh yeah, whatever you want to do, it's okay. Oh wait, wherever you want to go have dinner. Like no, I already have 10,000 decisions to make in my head. I want, like, if we're going to have dinner out and if it was for you to choose, you fucking choose, not me. So instead, what you do, it's like, well, I was thinking maybe Spanish, and then you look at her and she's like, oh, actually, no, I was thinking more French. And then you go analyze it, for example. Or you can say like, oh, we're going to your favorite place. Like, I bet you cannot guess. I bet you cannot guess where we're having dinner. I bet you cannot guess. And then she's going to tell you exactly where she wants to. And you're going to be like, yeah, exactly. So. But she was really picky and just wanted to go to the same place. Well, I don't think that's being picky. I think that's not being open. Kinda. Because here's the thing. Being picky is like, oh, I only want to go here because this is what I'm comfortable with. Like, or like, maybe because she has like some food intolerances or something. Like, okay, but still, you know? Yeah, take notes, guys. Take notes. It's just makeup. You cosplayed him. Oh my gosh, Carden is so good. When I say picky, it's like she just liked her mom's food and didn't like many foods. How old is she? 6? Bro, like, ugh. Okay. Well, I will not be a bitch. I will not be a bitch, but... Yeah, I just think she might be spoiled, you know, for that whole shtick. But, yeah. But either ways, forget about that, Digo. Just, like I said, focus on what I was telling you. Like, grab a couple of books. Like, for example, like, I'm gonna see what I have here. Like, I haven't read all of them, but... This one is too big for you. Definitely not. Definitely this one. Definitely this one. And the ones on the back are not bad, but I think this should be enough. Oh, maybe. Maybe. But I think this should be enough. Okay, these are just some examples, okay? So, The Cruel Prince, this is a saga, okay? This one is very good, but it's a bit, it has a lot of text. But yeah, this one is really good. But you would have to read like kind of the whole saga so you understand it, but it's really good. It's one of my favorites. Now, Powerless, very spicy, very good as well, okay? Fourth Wing, very good, very spicy as well. I haven't read this one, but my best friend recommended it to me, so that's why I got it. And she said that it was really good. And this is your holy grail. This is smut all the way through, which is kind of like corn, but not literally. But it does like showcase a lot, like from what I have seen. It does showcase a lot of like the whole thing that girls want, right? I'm trying to see if I can find some because I haven't read it fully, but yeah, I don't know because I haven't read it. I'm trying to find somewhere like minimally decent, but bro, chat. This is the dude, by the way. I thought your uncle was a low-level mobster, I said to Ali, my girlfriend. That's what Dad told me. She peered through the windshield at the Italian-style villa we approached. I guess dirty work pays well. I was gonna dirty work her as soon as I got her alone. This is why you guys need to. Let me see if I can find more. Let me see. Are you laughing? I'm laughing. Okay, let me find another one. Legit, the most corny stuff I saw in anime was in Orimiya. But Orimiya doesn't... Okay, so here's the thing. Orimiya doesn't have... Orimiya is good, but it doesn't have the wild factor. Go watch... I know this is going... Listen. This is the holy grail of shoujo, okay? Orimiya is not kinky stuff. Like, no. Orimiya is so not kinky. But, go see. Go see. Oh my god. Kaisho wa Maid-sama. Kaisho wa Maid-sama. Go see that one. Go see that one. Because here's the thing. That one, yeah, no, it's like, when I say it's kinky, it's not really kinky in the sense of like, this is more kinky. Kaisho Maid-sama. It's 26 episodes, but you're gonna see the main, like, the dude's actions, kinda. Like, it's corny, don't get me wrong. But here's the thing, it's this spicy corny. Because the thing about women is like I said, we like golden retrievers, but we don't, like, it's kind of like, we like golden retrievers that are loyal only to us, but at the same time, we also like golden retrievers that still have a lot of, like, they are trained, but they're not fully trained. It's kind of like, women like to have the power, but at the same time, they also like to be challenged. And if you are, like, just a yes man, you're not being challenged, like, as an individual, right? Like, as a girl, you're just going to be like, oh. You know? Women like to get a Rottweiler acting like a golden retriever. No, really, it's not even that. It's literally like, we like golden retrievers, but at the same time, we also want a man, usually, like the majority of us at least, I feel like the way that I see it's more like a guy that is assertive, like has some dominance, and that like can flip the switch, kinda like, imagine the guy will treat you like a queen, right? He will, I don't know, open the car door for you, but in the next second he's gonna pin you against the wall and, you know, do whatever the fuck he wants, kinda. You see what I mean? Your phone is dying now. It's okay, bye. Have a good night. I mean, yeah, have a good night. I'm chill. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to find Smex. I can't find Smex, y'all. Because I haven't read this one. Yeah, I can't find it. But anyways, these are, you know. The thing girls don't understand is the burden of carrying massive balls. I mean, I personally do not understand that because I have barely any balls, but there are girls who have balls that are more massive than men's balls, and I don't hear them complain. I actually did something like that, not fitting to a wall, lol, and it was the first time I tried. Yeah, I mean, you should. You should. There's, by the way, there's also another one. It's called Den of Vipers. It's not the best, but it also, like, this is so you can understand, like, to showcase a little bit of what I mean, of like, you have to like bypass like the red flags. That's not what we want, but usually like that's the whole shtick, is that how we want. You sent me the video to where, Rock? I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You did not. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Alex. Let me see. So what shall we bet on if my plan works or fails? My grand plan is said to happen somewhere this fiscal quarter. What the fuck is fiscal quarter? We're gonna bet. I don't know what we're gonna bet. We're betting $80. Look, this song, this note, $80. I don't know if it's good, but it was basically just lift her up when she was sit down and lift her up when she was sitting down and sit her side. Yeah, for example. But do it with confidence. That's the thing. That's the thing about like a lot of guys, they do it, but they look like awkward doing it. You know, like be confident in it, you know? Like for example, if you're kissing, like standing up, just like grab her legs and pull her fucking up. Put her on top of the kitchen counter or something. For example. I'm just giving you an example. Like, don't do this in the middle of the street, right? But, you know. Push-ups. Oh my god. 5 push-ups, that's what you get. 5 push-ups, it's what you get. Okay, send me to my IG. Ah, yeah, you did. You did. Wait, what is the thing on your waist? Is it like what do you call it? Like I don't know what you call that. What do you call that? Harness? But yeah, slay. The comments, they're like freaking out. There you go. Have a like. Have my like. Slay. Very fucking slay. Very, very fucking slay, man. If I could, bro, if I looked half as good as the majority of the cosplayers, I would be happy. A corset, yeah, thank you. I was like, what do you call that shit? Hi, Burak, how you doing? Welcome in. I agree on 15. Nah. If you're kissing standing up, go behind her back and choke hold her until she passes out. Wait, what? I feel like you could cosplay Kratos. Bro, preach. Yes. The restaurant server looking at me, putting my girlfriend on the counter. And then you just slide them with this and be like, there you go. Enjoy. That was very tight. It looked like it was. Like, honestly, based. It did look like it was very, very freaking tight. On you, at least. Like, honestly, could not be me. Based. Lagging? Wait, you guys are lagging? Wait, nani? Oh, I am. Okay, I think it was because I was opening this, because I was checking if like I already have more keys. I feel like each relationship helped me. Oh, so you did lag a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like each relationship helped me being more open to be more spontaneous and spice things up. Yeah. And you should. Because here's the thing. I feel like, unfortunately, like, a lot of guys, and girls as well, but, like, mostly guys, I think, there's a lot of this stigma of, like, oh, I just have to say yes and everything will be fine. It's like, no. You have to, like, kind of like how some guys like the hunt. You know, girls like to be challenged in a way, you know? But is it lagging now? Is it lagging still? Hey, I heard you were a wild one. No? Okay, good. Thank you. Sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. My favorite way to assert dominance over my bitches is to kick their bathroom door when she goes to take a shit and I pee right between her legs. No hands holding my schlong. I stare into their eyes. Well, slay. Yeah, that's the thing. Listen, Diggle. The way that I see it is like, I get it. But here's the thing. If she's uncomfortable, she will also tell you. In the sense of, like, the way that I see it, at least, it's like, you can do a bunch of shit. Like, you can, I don't know, like, you can be hooking up and, like, you know, being kinky, whatever you might call it, right? And one thing leads to the other. And, like, it's fine if you ask, like, 1 time or 2 times, whatever. But, like, if you start asking all the time, it's like, it's kind of the same thing as, like, imagine that you meet a new girl and you guys go out to dinner and then, like, you know, you want to hold her, like, you want to kiss her. Like, are you gonna ask, like, oh, can I kiss you? No. You're also not gonna grab her and kiss her, but, like, when the mood is right, if you feel like there's this yearning in the air, you know, you're gonna maybe go for it. And if she doesn't want it, she's gonna tell you. She's gonna, like, jerk away. You know what I mean? So if you win, I fail epically, and if I win, I successfully rekindle anything. Let's say it like this. If I get a restraining order, I gotta do 1,000 push-ups in 2 days. If I get a slap or she doesn't accept the flowers, then 100 push-ups in a day. If we're just civil and no one is hurt, then 30 push-ups in one go. If we don't rekindle anything but I get a hug, you do 30 push-ups in one go. If we agree to stay in contact for a real, you do 100 push-ups in 2 days. If we get back together or have a one-night stand, you have to do 1,000 push-ups in a week. No. Alex, no. I don't have the body for that. It's like I'm telling you, I will do 5 push-ups. If you get, like, and I really don't want to do the 5 push-ups, so I bet it's not gonna work. But I will do them if it works. No, I'm not. No. I give you 5 push-ups, bro. That's my 5 push-ups. That 5 push-ups. I'm not gonna say that I did that the first time that I kissed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. You know, it's just, you know, do that. But I mean, if it was your first kiss, I understand. But like now that it isn't, I am a tough negotiator. Yeah. My second relationship, the first kiss, I just kissed her before leaving her to get my train. And this relationship actually asked if she wanted to be kissed. Don't do that. Here's the thing, because here's the thing, if the girl wants to, she's gonna allow it to happen, bro. You don't need to ask for permission. She's not your mother, you know, and you're not her mother, you know, just, I mean, here's the thing, I think that when you're asking for permission, like, you should ask, right, when in doubt, in the sense of like, okay, so imagine that, you know, you guys are kissing, whatever, and then like, you know, you're starting to go into the thing, you know. It's fine if you ask like, do you want this, like, or are you sure, like, is this something that you want to do? I don't think that's a bad thing to ask, like, before doing the deed and, you know, before starting to get more sexual. But like when it's just a kiss or like these things that, you know, are more normal and not like as dramatic, I definitely would recommend not just like, not being there and just asking it. You know what I mean? You never got, okay. Got it, Digo, got it. Yeah, but then be confident. Honestly, be confident, because here's the thing. Confidence is so hot in a man. And I feel like a lot of guys, they are so surrounded by self-doubt. And that's why a lot of the times they cannot get with people, you know? But I also understand there's this whole stigma of like, oh, you know, but if I do something bad, then she's gonna cancel me and shit. But are you amendable to squats and push-ups? 5 squats, 5 push-ups. That's my final offer. That's what you got. Take it or leave it. Girls do it well, live fast, die young, girls do it well. Hanging on the bed and the rain is my chest. It's my chest. Get down. You gotta think about it. Think it quickly. It happens. It's cold. It's cold, Digo. It's cold. King with a 12. Oh no. All of those crowds left. It's okay. It happens. They had to go. 20. Not bad, Diogo. 31. Let's fucking go, Cram. No, I did. That's what I was saying already. Like, I didn't get the key yet. The key was sold out, quote unquote. So now I talked with I was talking with the sponsorship dudes, so that they could get more keys so that I could do the partnership. So yeah, today we don't get it. What are your top recommendations for dates in Lisbon? Oh, it's okay, Artie. Like what, restaurant wise or like dates? Or like full on dates? Just saying, it's my chest. I like, there's this, okay, so in Lisbon, there's this restaurant in downtown. It's called Boa Bao. It's really good. You cannot make a reservation though, but it's very good. It's like Asian food, but it's not like sushi or anything. It's just like actual Asian food, and it's really, really fucking good. I do heavily recommend it. Other than that, you also have a Korean barbecue in Aishpo. It's also very good. You also have, like, if you like meat, there's this franchise. It's like called Talho Real or a Talho Real, something like that. Also very good steaks. It's a bit more on the expensive side, but it's also very good. What else? I don't remember. Like, my head hurts too much. I don't know. Alex, I do 5 push-ups or 5 sit-ups, and you do 5 push-ups or 5 sit-ups. You know? Notice how our dates are all about eating. She fat, so listen, I like to eat. Boa Bao is really good. Boa Bao is really good. Long Live Evil. No, I haven't. Is it good? Oh, it's normal, Digo. Our conversations, like, if you drop by more often, you will see that our conversations go from, like... Bro, we've literally, like, talked about, like, self-sucking, and then 5 minutes later, we were talking about portable toilets from Temu. So this is a normal, like, Thursday. Honest Greens is good, but... we need to raise the stakes. Well, then you can raise the stakes on your half. I'm not raising any stakes. Yeah, we. Emphasis on the we. Right, Creme? The we that is me. Yes. And say that shit with your chest. And... But now I will still need to put it in my head. I need to be more confident. Yeah, exactly. It's all, once again, it's all about confidence. Okay, yeah, I see. I wanna read the leftist on the screens, waiter. Bro, actually, Honest Greens is it's a little bit Block Tequila vibes, yeah. But it's good. I like it. Like, their desserts in Honest Greens, it's so good. Honestly, like, it's so freaking good. Accept your 5 push-ups and squats. That's what I'm saying. I will do 5 push-ups and 5 squats, bro. What do you mean? Ooh, it's from the same writer of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Ooh, I have to check it then. Have to check it. You realize I gotta get a restraining order on my name for you to do them? I mean, you are the one that wants to put a challenge on this. Like, you're gonna do it regardless of the challenge or not. So do not gaslight me into being like, oh, you do understand that I gotta put, like, that I'm gonna get a, you know, a restraining order. Like, it's your own decision, Alex. I'm not forcing you to do this. You will be doing this regardless of what I say, so. But I still am not confident enough to approach someone if I find them pretty. Then find that courage. Go read the books. Digo, go read the fucking books. Diogo got a blockista. Oh no. I mean, it's okay. At least you are a nice blockista. At least you're not a bad blockista, bro. At least you're not a bad blockista, so it's okay. At least you're good. You're nice. You're one of the nice ones. She saw through my toxicity. Yes. Bro, I see through every toxicity, bro. I take no shit. I will use the means of production for this girl. Wait, what do you mean, Beat? Blockish is crazy word. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm saying this, it's not that I am against, you know, Bloc Esquerda, by the way. I'm not getting political, but, like, I'm not against Bloc Esquerda by any means, okay? But unfortunately, like, there are extremes, and the like, 90% of the people that I meet, or that I have met, and that I know they are from, like, Bloc Esquerda, like, the majority of them is just problematic. You know? Very problematic. Tell Artie what we were talking about. We're talking about relationships, Artie. That's what we're talking about. That's sad to hear. Yeah, but unfortunately, it is the truth. It is the truth. Because, like, how do I say this? Like, I feel like when it comes to politics, okay, is like, when it comes to politics, unfortunately, like, you have two sides, which is like, you have Bloc de Esquerda and you have Chega. Like, when it comes to Portuguese politics. And I'm not getting political, by the way, but I'm just going to explain this. So, like, Bloc de Esquerda usually is like, if you don't agree with us, you are against us. And then you have Chega, which is like, if you don't agree with us, you are against us as well. Like, actually, I think Chega is more, if you don't agree with us, then you're just dumb. It's not even you're against us, it's just, you're just dumb, and they will just insult you. So it's kind of like, you have these both sides, quote unquote. Not everyone is like this. Like, not everyone that is from Chega, like, is like this. Not everyone that is from Bloc de Esquerda is like this, like, 100%. But the thing is, the whole purpose is, like, it's complicated. And the reason why I'm saying this, like, I did get someone that is from, I mean, to be fair, they were not from Bloc de Esquerda, they were from Livre. But Livre and Bloc de Esquerda are kind of similar. Not the same, I'm not super into politics, but they're similar, like, in shared beliefs, right? And he was here, and because, like, he started asking me, like, about what I thought regarding, like, the war, like, Palestine war and shit. And I was like, I don't have an opinion on it. I don't want to express my public opinion on it, because at the time I was actually not fully informed in everything that was regarding the war. And his response was like, oh, so you're a Zionist. Oh, so you're like this. Oh, so you're like that. Oh, so you're like this. Oh my god, everyone here is so stupid. You're so stupid. You're so dumb. Dumb streamer. Bro. It's like, me saying, like, if I said, yeah, Palestine is great, would get him like, oh, okay, that's good. If I said, oh no, Israel is great, oh no, you're bad, you're dumb. Me saying, I don't want to talk about it, oh, you're dumb. It's like, there's no right answer, bro. Oh my god, yeah, I swear to god. Like, let's not yap about it. I'm just saying that, like, unfortunately, some people are like this. A lot of the people actually are like this when it comes to these specific two political parties, like, these extremes. So yeah, it is complicated. Because here's the thing, like, I am all about inclusivity, and I think that inclusivity stretches also to what people have as their beliefs, right? So it's like, if you believe that, you know, and of course I'm talking about moral beliefs, like, I'm not talking about main beliefs, aka like, oh yeah, no, PDFs should, you know, not go to jail or something. That's not it, right? But it's more in the sense of, like, okay, imagine that you are, you know, like, you're anti, like, you're pro-life, whatever. Like, you're in your right to be pro-life. Like, we can debate about it, we can talk about it, but I'm not gonna be, like, here aiding you and calling you names just because your point of view is different from mine, right? But anyways, it's, unfortunately, it is like this. But once again, I don't want to delve too much into politics, like, at all. Guys don't know if they want to flirt, if they want to feel smart about something, for real. I don't like people like that. Unfortunately, yeah, we do have it. No, it's okay, Diogo, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. No, it's okay. Have a good night, Beat. Sleep tight, like the big bucks bite. Shaggy's full of suitcase tips, bro, for real. For real. For real, bro. I know, remember the first time I answered your stream, we were talking about this, and I was trying to rage bait you, but you were so nice, so I ended up following, and now I'm here. Yeah, you're welcome, Alex. You're welcome. You are here, you want to know what? You are here 522 messages later. Oh, yeah. Block Together sounds like a political party from the Lego universe. Oh, I love that. Screw it. You win. Let's keep it simple. If this goes anyhow in my way, then you do 5 squats and 5 push-ups. If it goes any way wrong, I do 5 squats and push-ups. Deal. Deal. Exactly. Deal. Sounds good. I don't even know why I followed you. You followed me last year, October 8th. And, okay, you followed me because you said, just found the stream because it appeared on the direct channels. Insane Cat, what's the name? Lumi wants to get cooked. And then, like, you said, coming in hot, I'm good, I'm gonna go study right now, just came here to say hi. And then, how you guys doing? And yeah, this was today. So you dropped by 2 times, basically. Yeah. You see how many messages I sent? Am I even top 3? No. Unfortunately, no. But, because for example, if I go click on Artie, Artie has 1,000+ messages. He doesn't, like, after he reaches 1,000, like, he just... What was your first message? Wait. Let me see if I can find it. I'll try to appear more now. I appreciate it, Diego. I mean, this is my schedule. I usually do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This time, however, like, this week is a bit different. Also I do Saturdays as well. Saturdays afternoons. This week we're doing 12 hours on Saturday. That's why I'm doing this stream today and not tomorrow. So, Alex, you said not that complicated. One has the power. No, one has power, the other doesn't. Whoever has the power decides what goes where and what not. That's what you said. How many messages did you send? You sent over 1,000 as well, King. Yeah, you've already sent over 1,000. First one in October of 2020 was a different world. Yeah, it was. Yapper streamer, yapper chatters. Indeed. It's like, it's crazy how, like, now that I do a lot more just chatting, like, somehow my chat is so fucking active. Is like, goated. I love it. No, we're doing peak this Saturday. We're doing peak this Saturday, chat. We're doing peak this Saturday. But anyways, guys. Awesome, so there now. Hey, hey, hey. Come, kitty, kitty, you're so silly. Ah, yeah, that was back when I was in my old house. Yeah. Yeah, it is true. What do you speak? We're peeping on random strangers? No, peek is a game. Peek is a game. Peek is a game. Okay, but anyways, chat, say goodbye to YouTube. Say like this, bye YouTube. Do like this, bye YouTube. AKA, bye Kaiser. You can say goodbye to yourself. Because I think you're literally the only one there. Let me see. Yep, just you. Bye yourself. Bye YouTube. Okay, chat, we can talk shit about YouTube now. Ew, YouTube. Ew, the other app. Ooh, the inferior app.
Go eep and eep well, YouTube.
Yes. WRD, thank you so much for the 50 biddies. If my head wasn't hurting as much as it is hurting today, I would actually, like, be here. But unfortunately, like, my head is really killing me, so I kind of do have to go. So we will be rating Xavi. She's currently streaming. She looks very badass, very pretty. So we're gonna give her We're gonna give her some love. Okay. She's amazing. So go give her some love. Go support her. Thank you for the CPs. Guys, in case you guys haven't, please make sure to follow me on my social media. That was in caps. I don't know why. I am so sorry. Especially on my YouTube. I am uploading there every day. Around 2 videos per day. And yeah, following me, interacting with my posts, you know, commenting, sharing, all of that is free 99. It doesn't cost you a dime. And it is a very good way to support me and my content and what I do. And also, in case you guys haven't and you would like, you feel free to join my Discord. We do weekly voice chats there, and you'll have access to my schedule and to everything there. I will also be posting the schedule for the 12-hour stream there later tomorrow, probably. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Mwah. I'm gonna go eat because my head is killing me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night and the rest of your day if it is day on your side. Okay? Mwah. Bye. Thank you for the company. Love you guys. Bye. When I remember, yes. Bye.